Hello and welcome to episode 45. Oh my god, the VIM, the Tale of Immortality. We are Dicesylvania playing D&D and TTRPGs in Vampire English. If you like to become our patron and we are your warlocks, please consider checking our Patreon channel in the description and you get rewards fitting for a patron. What rewards, you say? Exclusive D&D games at this table with me as a DM or with other Dicesylvania members. Or get to influence our content or get a special thank you and much, much more. I am Karla, your GM, and today's players are still Eduard, Paul, Rux, David. Fucking let's go start the episode. Last time, we left off with our four heroes in the aftermath of the war, dealing with their feelings, dealing with their betrayers, dealing with their position towards the hebdomats. A lot of discussions, a lot of breakups happened. If you do not remember, check the last episode. We do not have any more recaps. However, you, the four of you, in a form or another, in a spirit or a golem, went in the palace of the Astros and had a chat with them. A lot of blame, a lot of yelling, a lot of discussions. They showed their imperfect side, fitting for demigods that together form a god. Now, without any soulless presence, their forces and ranks have diminished a little bit, and you've seen it. You talked and formed a plan. Cassio proposed that if they manage to get back the sun, they will strike a bargain. And with that very last word, they were teleported right back on the land of Greenspring. Cassio and Kate, you feel your soul back in your body, your spirit back into your body, and the hands and foot being restored into yourselves and your consciousness awakening. It's I would say a new day. It's a new feeling after this shouting, these discussions. You maybe have blown a little bit of a steam. You see Luna with you guys saying, I'm so glad we did this. They want me now.
Well, it's nice to feel wanted, definitely. Let's just say.
Thank you.
Let's hope they take care of you as well.
Yeah, I hope so. Still, I have made a boo-boo several times. It's very hard not to. But I'm happy you guys are going after Soulless. If you need any help or aid, I can aid you. That goes for you too. Looks a bit unsure towards Cassio. But you, that goes as well for you. And yeah. I'm happy. Not because a lot of people in Greenspring died, I'm sad about that, but I'm happy that they realized my value.
Your worth, yeah.
Yeah, my worth. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys. If you need any help, I am just one phone call away. If I'm not on the other side. But, yeah.
You could actually do something to help.
Of course.
All of the orcs. They're littering the streets. Could you place them in my lamp?
Okay. snaps her finger and does the cantrip that is called the Lunae Sweep, and that the
Cleans
field of
everything.
the guild of the clean sweeper use it and like clean the streets of Greenspring, but with much more force. And Lunae gathers all the rambles and the skeletal bits that aren't human and aren't in the hebdomadic fate and aren't preparing for the barrier, and gathers everything. You find rambles of buildings, residue of animals, residue of weapons, blood, dust, frost, and a lot of ores that didn't explode.
Which is literally her infrastructure specialty. It's what she does.
Yeah.
Does that also include the giants?
You see some of the limbs of the frost giants still there, but most of them were cut. You see like a lot of cuts and pieces, and you can give me an insight.
It's a 3.
Oh no.
These cuts are very unusual, and you see it's the
Saw marks.
the saw marks on the joints of the big
I'm
giant.
interested. Thank you. There's one more thing.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
Did you listen before you in fact admonish me?
No, but you're very needy.
I would like you to know that any family that seeks to ostracize another, it's not acting like family. We may have a divergence of opinion and purposes, but no, that
Yeah.
strays will always find a place.
Where?
Without the strays, usually.
How would you guys?
I mean,
That would be very cool if you guys had actual a bit more power, and
I have said my piece. It knows.
but if you guys get a bit more power, we could like start our own thing. I did it with the heptomats. We could like start.
yeah, we could be the beastrels, sure.
The what?
You know, astrals, beastrals.
Yeah.
What?
The bistros.
I think it's from the hit on the head.
Immortality
What?
is a
No, I
force.
made bad jokes even before that, so.
Cool. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye, Lunan. Well, that was shit. What do we do now?
I'd rather not witness what's about to be done with all of that. I will take this time to quickly commune with my own and return to you with a verdict of how much I can or can't help.
Huh, okay.
Wait, when you say your own, do you mean you want to go to your brother and say, hey bro?
My own Church of Endurance.
Your own Church of Endurance, as you realize Leo is also.
He doesn't seem to be that
Yeah.
zealous.
I'm just here for the benefits and the free food when we meet that church.
If you'd like to get in touch with Father Knight,
I
feel free
bet
to-
he would like that.
tag along.
Yeah. I might. Maybe I will try to reconnect with that side more.
Whatever's about to go down here will not be gentle to flesh.
Well,
And I mean no judgment.
None big.
yeah. I should go ahead and pay respects for the prayer that brought me back 2 times. No.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone here perform it?
What?
That prayer.
Under
Grace,
specific conditions?
Good to know.
I think I can.
Don't you have to be an obscurate?
Oh, not for me.
Oh.
He has a habit of not being well. I'm more concerned of him. For him.
Okay, that's
Oh, what you're
actually
talking about
touching.
in the building just
That porcelain does crack a lot.
Cool. So, you two going towards the Church of Enduring
Mm-hmm.
in the Midnight District.
Mm-hmm.
You two.
So
Castiel and Kate?
it's just us, and I basically have
find Grace.
no plan. I don't know how to say this. I have no purpose.
Bullshit.
What's bullshit? What does that mean?
You have purpose?
What's the purpose? Pray tell.
Well, currently it's seeing the next day.
I mean, sure. Is that really the purpose? Like survival? I thought.
Yep. We
I
build it
thought
as we
were
go.
past that.
Oh, we're not past that. Have you seen what's out there?
Yeah, true. What else did I miss? I feel like I haven't been caught up to speed about.
Just give me a second. I need to organize something, and then we're gonna have dinner.
You're gonna enjoy it, and you will
not
eat everything.
again. Oh,
This is not a date. I am
Okay.
hungry, and I wish to take
thank
my
you.
family out.
Thank you so much.
You can join us.
Take out how? Oh wait,
Have you
like,
ever had
like your family? Wait.
salami?
What?
I know of a great butcher.
I mean,
he used to be
not in
alive
the way
a few
you'd
streets there.
imagine, but yes.
I'll make him alive again.
I'd like to eat before
I
I
would
go.
also. I think the ghost hasn't fed me in a while,
Yes.
so.
I would also like to rob a few stores, but if they're still...
Oh, I'm
not,
game
that's
for
an
that.
issue.
Let me. Oh, I still have my tools.
Good.
So.
You're gonna come very handy.
Okay, just
Before
puts
we,
masks on face. Okay, let's go.
before we engage in that, I'll turn to those people. And I will spend a short while telling them what has been discussed with the gods.
What specifically do you tell them?
The gods have,
Drugs!
Have-
God, fuck the gods!
have
No,
made
no, he didn't.
deals in which we were collateral.
Well, verbally.
I plan on altering that deal. We plan that. Let this be known far and wide. And I have one more ask of you.
Fucking the gods, says one.
I am, with your help. What you're doing is instrumental. More people need to know. You are one of the few selected that have seen this. You are historical entities. You will be written about.
Two girls in the back do a chest bump. Yeah.
But it's like college. It's college.
Are some of the first humans blessed or cursed with the knowledge of the treachery of the gods in their folly?
Cursed.
It is our duty to do so, to help others see this, and stand together, united, when a new deal will be struck for magic. You must tell the people this. I may not know your names, but I trust you with more than just my life. It's the life and future of all our children and families. You've seen what has transpired here. Please, do whatever it takes. He will also reach back into his pocket and he'll pull a bunch of the stones that he took from all the people that went in the Fortress of Death.
Mm-hmm.
You must go, proud the Green Kingdom, and let the people know of this. I'll hand them each some small stones. When you reach an altar of the head domain, put these there. Scramble them over it. Put it in the altar itself. Let it know that the humans stand together. These are powerful objects of magic.
They take them one by one, and you give me a persuasion.
They won't remember anything.
I have done my best.
No, it's okay, with advantage. And a percentile die.
Can I also guidance myself?
Sure, your
I
stuff.
mean, not at the table, please.
Eduard's call. Dust and rocks.
Do your magic.
Wow! It's a 30.
Okay, and a percentile die.
It's a something.
With advantage, it was 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a...
Okay.
I'll make 4 speeches.
Uh,
It's a 4.
I knew this to be 100.
Yeah.
You know, only if you have 0 on this one, it's gonna be 100. If
Okay, then it's a
0,
4.
Then it's a 4.
It's a
Oh
4.
my god.
Okay. As you give the speech, as you sniff it, and the people
Excuse me a
taking the small rocks, more people gather, and this time they look very different. Most of them are young. There's even one with an olive skin face and a long ebony hair. Most of them are orphans. They gather around and they nod. They take also the beads and they spread. They they start talking with each other. Even they like try to talk with the soldiers and the beggars you get there, and say, Castio is right. Let me tell you about this new fate that we're gonna start. It's the Ring of Fire. We should have this symbol, and they start start making a sign.
I'm surprised. Take a look.
My own leader.
Use the stones. Put them at the altars. Be it Hebdomadic or the ring. But no, this is not aligned with you. This is for humanity. For no faith in particular. And I will say this much, humanity extends to other beings as well. Like him is as much human.
Hi.
And her.
Thank you.
And him. Just because they have different ears, that doesn't make them less human.
Exactly.
They know the ones that are younger and came in and start scribbling, like make this golden circlet everywhere and talk about this. They nod and they agree and start spreading the world of Castiel and the new faith.
What about the other ones?
I'm not gonna deal with this now. Let us.
You see written in the old language.
Is it Abyssal?
No.
Okay.
The old language. Something like "Long live the Ring of Fire."
Jesus. One cult after the other.
We're gonna deal with this later. This is a calculated risk.
As the
Yes, spread the
Okay.
stones.
Are you good at calculating stuff usually?
Generally, yes.
Okay, because I'm not, so
This one is a bit of a gamble, but
as much as I love gambling. Okay, we're just gonna deal with one crisis.
one crisis after another. Now,
Generating.
But you should are you close enough to see are you close enough to hear about the Ring of Fire? Because you would know stuff.
I don't know. I thought we had to move.
No,
You moved.
You moved away from them.
you went. See, this is what happens when you leave us alone.
Okay.
You get
You see now, as you
afraid.
move forward with Kate and you go making plans on how to rob the stores, you see even like tattoo makers who are doing like this circlet tattoo, like 3 circles, and one of them even writes Castiel on there.
I
am so confused right now.
I think
In line for the tattoo, there's like a whole line, mostly like young people.
This is an opportunity.
And also you see at the line's case sitting.
I will take a look at her. I'll make a mental note. Go to one of the tattoo artists. This is an opportunity. I'll cast my final spell slot for the day. It's called Blood of Rain.
Okay.
Jesus.
Rain of Blood. I will tell them. Use that blood when carving the tattoos.
And what does the blood do specifically?
And I smash a bit of those rocks that I still have. Put them in there. It's gonna come in handy later.
Okay, and what does specifically, mechanically, this rain of blood?
Currently nothing.
Okay,
That is a prep work.
so it's your blood infused with your powers, right?
Yes.
There is this order of blood spells that needs blood, so if you have a rain of blood, you have blood at your disposal, but we're not there yet. It's
Okay.
a work in progress.
Yeah, that after I've committed this horrible thing.
Care to explain?
So
I'm so confused.
honestly, I'm confused as well. But I planted some seeds, and we'll see in what do they grow.
Seeds of what?
A man with
Power.
a mustache, looking younger, goes and claps Castiel on the back and whispers, "Long live the new faith."
What did you do?
In Castiel we trust. Fuck the gods. Fuck the
Okay,
gods.
I think that you're now ranked kind of at the same level of the Astrals, which I don't know.
Oh, am I?
Because you took charge against them. You have no idea what you just did.
Oh,
did
I
you?
apparently didn't do anything.
Well,
I created a symbol.
No.
That's the whole thing.
in their eyes, you went to speak to the gods. You bargained yourself and humankind.
I haven't bargained yet. I
Yes.
promised I would.
Yet, yes, you made a promise, and apparently they trust your word. So that's going to be so interesting to see how this develops. Oh, I love the drama, you know.
Let's just rob the store.
Okay, yeah, sure. What do you need from me?
Whatever you want, I have...
So which store? Where are you in the district and which store are you robbing?
I would like... There are some magical stores in the city.
Yes, in the purple district specifically.
Specific. How badly hurt was the purple district?
None.
None. God damn me and my good strategic mind.
The two artists have started beating the blood into the ink.
You're not there, but yes.
Yeah, just super curious.
What
Yep.
is... There's like this, that is how you contract diseases.
You're gonna have
Purple hair.
Castellisis.
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 So
Castellisis.
we're gonna go into the purple district. There are some high tier magic shops there.
There's specifically some streets named after the magical schools: Illusion Street, Abjuration Street, Transmutation.
Grace is there. We're gonna... Grace, come on. Is there something you like? Let's rob some people.
She looks at you. Give me a persuasion check. For a second, she looks a bit confused, like she wants to run.
Honestly,
It's a
do
seven.
we have anything better to do?
6.
Advantage.
What this boy?
It's a 8. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm not the persuasion
You know,
character.
that thing is tilted.
You know what? Is Pax coming?
No.
Okay, I'm game.
Okay.
Sure.
See, we should have led with that because, like, it's obvious. Should we join? Okay, so
We're gonna have dinner afterwards.
yeah,
It's Pax coming.
it's an on date. Probably not. I guess. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna see how that goes. But
If not,
she looks at the long queue. It's okay.
if not, we can just have dinner
I
for
don't
ourselves.
think... Never mind.
I was just checking.
Stay away from that, Grace. Probably for your own sake.
There's a whole new movement in people. They want to fuck the gods and just want to renounce the.
Care to tell her?
I believe that is a problem from a different day. Let's see how it develops
Okay,
first.
let's go and rob some shit. Where?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Well, I don't know, Grace. You're the one that usually went for all these things, so we're gonna need supplies. We're going to the end of the world. And,
Are we?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you didn't catch on that.
No.
We're going to plant a tree where a young prince has essentially killed it.
A tree.
Yeah.
Who's we?
What's
Well, not we as we as humans.
Who's you and what humans?
Are going to plant.
Who is going to the end of the world?
I think she.
I
Who
guess
are
I'm
you?
going.
Grace.
Where did we meet?
Castiel.
We met at the at school. I think at the orphanage.
Okay, sorry, just checking.
Why?
You just want.
It's.
Do you
suspect me?
do you not think it's her?
Do you want me to slap you?
That sounds like
What's
her.
your current debt?
I do not believe I have a debt anymore.
It's her.
Oh, cheap shots. But then again, so is
He's
she
a very
apparently.
cheap bastard.
I think we just
So come
crossed
on,
over.
Grace. I wish to do something with you before
Oh,
embarking on this adventure. Show me how you used to live
Do
before.
you need me to leave?
No. This is what we're doing together.
I'm not
It's a
with the
bonding
threesomes.
experience.
and then we eat dinner.
Yes, it is how it happens.
I think it's dinner first and then.
No, I am not interested in either of you. I just wish
Okay.
to unwind.
I'm just taunting. I'm not looking for anything serious either.
I
so-
mean, are you into
Holy-
kinky stuff? Do you know?
No, I just.
Because let me tell you, Pax, or Evander, or whatever, had very, very peculiar tastes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So as you're telling these details,
I
he's
think I
gonna.
want to know.
I didn't spill any beans. I'm just announcing that he had very peculiar
I'm about
tastes.
to spill my lunch from like a couple of days ago because I haven't eaten anything in a while.
You need to ask him.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Honestly.
Let's dissociate. Just dissociate.
And
Let's
the
just
sausage
take us to your
and the,
favorite
like-
stealing spot, Grace. Let's start with that.
My what?
Don't have a favorite stealing spot?
Where do you steal
Okay,
magical
let's
items
start
from?
with.
Fine, let's start with dinner. We'll figure out the stealing later.
What do you want to steal?
Oh, I want a scroll of plant growth.
Plant growth.
Yeah.
Okay, Monkey has a bunch of them.
Really?
Well, I don't know what monkey is, and you usually steal.
Are they
from-
in the
It's in the Noma Nook. You just need to go in the basement.
But like that takes the fun out of stealing stuff.
Yes,
We could also steal the things from
In the middle of the street where people are keeping also steal from like.
People are in horrible situations. We're just.
from Enchantment Street. There's an old lady over there who like.
Rather a monkey, not an old lady.
Yeah, I feel bad for
There's also a very jackass. He's called Bones something and Illusion Street. Like
Yeah, let's go there. He's an asshole.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
You
sounds
don't know,
better.
maybe the granny has like children's.
Oh, maybe
you
she's
know?
rich.
Okay. And as you start going there, we are transferring to the other team. You are going in the Midnight District.
Tag.
Let me scroll. Midnight District, right?
Church of Enduring.
Church of Enduring. Amidst this ruined, heavily wounded district, like buildings intricately carved are broken, and there's this like winterish atmosphere where most of them are coated in a thick layer of frost. But the Church of Enduring still stands. Its silvery dome is scarred a little bit, but whole, and unique as a unique beacon of this broken elven favela. Around it, you see shattered beauty lying in ash in silence, and near the dome, you see a piece of the shrine. Not the scrine. I invented the name. It doesn't matter. It's the shrine. It's good outside. You know that it's a custom. Whenever Doomsday is approaching, they take the shrine outside and they leave meals for the hungry. Unfortunately, most of the meals are gone since
Plenty hungry.
there's a lot of hungry people. And around it, you also see arches of precious metals and faintly glowing with this moonless darkness marble. Inside, you walk. Very beautiful. It's untouched. It's holding strong. You see vines of this moonlight marble just making ways towards the head of the church. And you see two elven priests. Both of them seem sort of unfazed. They pray, they tend to the sacred place, they touch the scribblings, they speak in hushed voices, they seem rather calm.
We walk up to them, bow.
They bow as well. And 1 second, not the proper music. They bow as well and they point toward this a black balaur biting its own tail that hangs above the altar, a symbol of Obscuro undimmed yet.
I do it to my forehead.
Wish to commune with the Night Father's endlessness if we may sit by the altar.
Yes, of course. My name is Father Celestine Ferrum. He nods and looks at you both and says, "You walk deep into the dark..." Sorry. Of course, you walk deep into the dark path packs. Good. The sun lies, Obscuro endures.
Do I know the father? Is he like the long-reigning father since I was chancellor as well?
Not really.
No?
Not really. He's more of a new addition.
Okay.
You know him faintly. But you know the sister, Noctis Velis. She is tall, she's also elven, she's a night elf like yourself. And she stops next to you and bows her beautiful symmetric face. And in a certain studied angle that hits specifically the light and sort of creates this aura effect around her beautiful cheekbones.
Might I inquire something, head priest?
Which of them you are addressing? The
But
sister or
she's
the father?
Not the sister, the father.
No one? Please speak.
Has the new chancellor picked interest in this shrine?
This is a very complicated matter, but I would say that he tried. Alexis really tried to meddle in, but we keep our own safe. And if you seek to stop time, first you must prove that we must remain, we must endure.
If it comes to pass that the good Lord Ferris cannot be lived with any longer, tell us and we bring night to him.
You know that this is a very frowned upon habit, Pax, for an obscurite to deal its own darkness with his own hand, for it might touch your immortality.
If the livelihood true of those that live in here in the night becomes threatened, if coexistence becomes threatened, then the night may have to sully its hands.
And the strongest matter will survive.
If you think so,
But peace is always first.
of course. But I see a lot of hunger in your eyes, Pax. You renounce the king inside you. You renounce your humanity. I see hunger not for vengeance, but for permanence.
Now that I can be Knight's whole, I wish to be as continuous at it as it. May we approach the altar?
Yes, of course.
Do we have like those capsules where we sit to meditate?
Yes.
I do invite Leo to actually kneel on the side of the altar. Pax sits across, close to him, raises his hands, guides you to follow along, brings his hands across to your eyes, leans into your hands if you reciprocate. We call upon your infinity, Father of Night. For the mortal children here have lost their traitorous right. The sun they have is gone from sight, and for their way of living this holds great blight. We wish your wisdom, Holy Father, that should we help them grant their half of daylight back, would be an experiment we need to help them with, or whether you wish this bluish darkness to be kept.
Okay. Do you cast something specifically?
Do I cast something specifically?
Yes. Analyzing whispers.
I did not consider that question. Let me check
I will
real quick.
Bardic inspire him.
What do you say, Leo, as Pax is channeling his fortune?
In his mind, Leo says, as every tree has its root, so do I have my beginning, and you were there from the beginning, Great Father. I may have neglected to reconnect with you and your side in the recent days. Yet know that as you offered and you continue to offer, I am thankful, and I hope that my actions will return what bountiful gifts you have given me.
Pax?
I would say it's the ceremony of dedication.
Okay. But do you cast something specifically from
Ceremony.
Okay.
Same
question for
I
you, Leo.
guess marriage.
And I guess Leo is who I'm guiding into dedication.
Okay.
The humanoid I touch.
Okay. So Leo, you may roll a religion with advantage. And also you may roll a straight religion
But you have a D8 from my inspiration.
with a D8.
There's also stuff.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's right.
20 dirty.
21.
Okay. Both of you feel a sense of ease, a sense of relaxation as all of the troubles and the meddlings and the worries of the last hours, days just passed. You both have the blessing effect for 24 hours. As long as you keep this peace and you feel that you can endure. You have a plus 20 temporary HP. However, as you pose this question, no one answered. As the faith of the Obscurite doesn't work like the hebdomadic path of God appears and he tells you, you have such beautiful eyes, darling.
Yet in
But-
asking the question, do I feel anything?
As you ask the question, you feel the calmness, like you are laying back worryless of the sun and of the blue light and of the effects of this. This is not something to worry over. You keep going back to the dogma. Whatever matters is it's matter. Matter matters most, and you must endure. You must keep in the present. You must keep enduring. Do not meddle yourselves with worries that aren't your own.
The 3 begins.
I help Leo up and step back towards Verum and Velis.
As you step back, you wanna step back, you see the sister, Noctis, sitting next to you, praying as well. And as you try to get up, she puts a hand on your, thigh or shoulder.
We stand kneeling.
Listen, as the father said, we see much hunger in your eyes for permanence, not vengeance. And if you both truly wish to walk the path of enduring, begin not seeking to escape death, but proving why you must remain. Do you have any idea what that means?
Yes.
Insight.
Yes. That's a 2 on that.
She looks at you expectantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been not a whole day that I've finally felt free of the duties that burden the heavy heads of kings. And it's not 3 prayers in that I must be reminded that matter should exist for purpose. This city won't make it without crops, will it? Without sun.
No. However, I don't think that's our concern. We must prove why we must remain. You can crave your worth into this world. Both of you. Obscuro can grant longevity for those who create, heal, protect, who matter. And I will say it again. It matters who matters. You can be the ones who bring back the relic that was lost and it's most pure. You can be the ones who shape the time, the beauty, the pain. You can be the ones who reborn the mirror of the first form by your own hands. I see it in your eyes. You can be the ones that take the mirror and place it at the foot of the shrine. You can be the ones who will be granted the next step, the right of enduring, if you prove yourselves that you matter.
This recovery of the reflection of creation, is it known from where it needs returning? Or is that what one should prove themselves for? To learn that.
Is the one that's the quest that ones must prove themselves for. However, it is said that the last piece of it, it's at an artisan shop beneath the rumble of a Moongrave guild that is only in our community.
Here, in Greenspring.
Of course not.
Where?
Where indeed? It matters.
It matters.
The moon cuts into Nocturna Obscura. Lune would know, would she not?
Sure.
We shall seek to know if we are worthy or not, or we may just not be. However, strong matter will be pursued. Father Ferrum delights in the weak light.
The same as you. Be delighted that you got to endure and endure more. Show us that you matter, no? Immortality is not a gift, it is earned through creation and purpose. Show what you matter and the path will open.
Thank you, sister.
They both bow.
We bow as well. We stand.
Do you sit, look around, go to the, I don't know, gift shop?
Wink, wink.
It's not a wink, I'm just asking.
With all this endurance in his heart, Pax is ready. Wait, see what Leo needs.
Clarity. From the moon. No, Leo will just step outside of the shrine, and as he does that, he stops and turns to Pax and says, "All this talk about what Castiel was saying of the natural way of things that come and go, and energy that flows. Why do I feel so wrong? Knowing that immortality was given to me twice."
Stepchildren often wonder of their belongings. Evander Pax and you as well, raised in cities, never were certain you are the knight's fathers in full. It was a pittance bestowed more upon those that wanted to help you that you were brought back. But you mustn't forget that you do have brothers and sisters in the night, even as you live the daytime that this city lives. Gives him a squeeze. Come, let's help the humans forge their fate.
Yeah, and just a side note, can we like for the next 3 hours not say matter anymore because I'm done.
As you say this, and you step outside, and you have the gift shop in the left, and the scribbling of the relatives and the prayer tomes in the left. You see the quote: "It matter most."
The 3 big M's.
Uh,
Matter most, boys. Then Leo will stop and he will go to the gift shop and take keychains with the 3
Huge. We don't have keychains in the gift shop.
Like something like the insignia or something. With
Are
the
you looking inside the gift shop? Okay.
A patch.
So inside the gift shop, you see various things. Mostly are moonstones, and these are
like
quality moonstones that are directly imported from Nocturna Obscura. But then you see some other elements like endus. There's an endu exchange right there. There are silver sheets. Don't know what to do with them. And there are some various elements like cloaks, necklaces, fashion in the Elvis style, but also you see an interesting hat.
An interesting hat.
Interesting hat.
Why is that hat so interesting?
It is quite interesting. The most interesting of hats.
It is a mimic. Oh. It has bitten my head.
It is a worm mimic.
That is a 15.
It's a dragon. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So as you look at that particular hat, it's fashion in the Elvish, traditional Elvish style, very beautifully embroidered with interesting silhouette that would make the hat more symmetrical. Will let the light shine specifically on the edges of the nose, on the eyebrows, on the chin, just to pronunciate the aspect of things, but also it emanates hebdomadic magic. And it's only 5 lunes.
$5.99. Leo will, of course, his attention will be caught to that. He will trace the brim of the hat and he will pick it up and look at the clerk and says, "What is this?"
There's an oldish elvish woman, but she holds it very well. Like you can tell only by the edges of the wrists that she's very old. She holds it very
She
very
catches
well.
it with clamps to keep the skin up.
She has like this pushed back, long drapey silvery hair, and she just raises her shoulder and says, "It's just a traditional hat from, I think, Nocturna Obscura." Yeah. Why? Do you plan to visit there?
Yes. I will take this. And can you also give me a necklace as well?
Is this one with Obscura, or this one with Obscura on silver? Or this one with who matters most?
The 3 big M's, please.
This one it's 15 and dues.
Okay.
It's so expensive. You start coughing.
Necklace.
But please remove 20 silver pieces.
So 2 gold.
To go.
To gold. But they do not exchange gold. See?
I see.
Only silver.
Oh my god. So I'll be like, for the next 10-15 minutes, just give me a second. I have to go to the back to exchange the money and then come back to this bureaucracy, man. And yeah, then I go and buy them.
They also have an exchange there.
No.
I mentioned.
I leave and come back.
machine.
Oh, I didn't know the exchange was there. Oh well. Yeah, so I buy.
So the next two hours, like this only took 15 minutes, but the next 2 hours, Leo is trying to find an exchange place, comes back, discovers the exchange is there, and outside people are crying.
But he has a beautiful hat.
While Leo and Pax come out of the Church of Enduring unfazed and so calm, but the chaos and disaster around them. In the meantime, let's go to the purple district where Grace, Kate, Cassio, we're planning to rob on Illusion Street the Bones arcane shop.
Plan number 1, release fireball. Plan number 2.
I've never done this before.
This is my first time.
This is the first illegal thing I do.
Oh, really? Is it?
Are you very sure? Very sure you won't want to change that statement?
No, I pretty much follow the law. Not the hebdomadic law, at least, but the law of, a decent person. And this kind of makes me feel a bit guilty, I'm not gonna lie.
So all those limbs in your basement.
Say-
That's not illegal.
And what about bringing back people from the death?
Again, hebdomadic law. That is,
What about
hebdomads
the-
aren't the state, That's not how it works.
It's literally the state of the hebdomadics. We're living it.
Yes, but there is a distinct. I'm not gonna get into how the justice
all right,
system is
all right,
structured.
all right,
Enough
all right.
for you to know that
Okay.
I don't care for them.
I am sorry you're feeling guilty.
Oh yes,
It
quite
will
so.
most likely pass. Do you need a tonic or something? You have drugs. I
You
mean,
know what? We can even go and buy it. I feel we have a lot of gold.
yeah, but
I owe me a lot of gold, but we don't have any gold.
It's all on this piece of paper that people don't give
No,
us.
sure, I have a lot of gold. I write 5 gold. Here's, I got 5 gold. Somewhere. I'm sure someone owes me 5 gold, so I can just give them that.
Okay,
But that's
sure. Let's just do that.
It's not how money
And
works, Grace.
just Grace just takes a big gold cylinder.
We can even exchange stuff. I have a lot of magic items on my possession. Like you do, but do you want to steal it or?
It was more like a trying to get with the, this is what you two do.
I mean, not necessarily. I did it just because I
I know
was
Grace
forced
does it.
to.
I kind of enjoy
I
it.
used to do it in my own time. I was really good at it.
So,
So
I'm marvelous at it, but usually people don't know about it. And then secondly, I'm not.
fine, I can
And
help
now
you with that.
with a tail.
I can help you with that.
how?
I use one of my feats to cast a 2nd level invisibility on you two.
Oh, that's
Okay,
easy.
then let's go into the shop and
Grace,
sit.
we just need it and just bolt.
She goes into your ear and says, "Oh, I would love that very much."
But how do you know where she is?
I open the door and say, "Cassio, let's go inside."
The door opens on
Okay.
its own.
So you enter the Bones arcane shop, and I close it.
I don't know how this goes. I'm looking around
That's
currently.
kind of mean, don't you?
Let's stand outside and see what happens.
Sure. And then we just go, let's go around the back. Do you think there's a
Oh.
back door?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay, sure.
And as we go around the back, you open you are in the shop and you see the shopkeep. He has very, very beautiful hair, curly and sort of golden. He has several medals and that say commemorative on his left shoulder, and he's dressed very elegantly. And he says, "Oh, hello, I'm Bobby Bones. Welcome to my shop.
Look around.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I held the gate during the last charge? No, sit down, let me tell you about the time when I held them. Sit down."
Do you have food?
Yes, of course, Bobby Bones also has some cookies.
Castiel does quick maths. Am I causing a distraction? I think so. Better cause an even bigger distraction. Sure, let me get my family in. Good, Timmy, we're getting biscuits.
Timmy walked inside a bit sad. Cor walks inside a bit mad, and we're here. And he says, "Oh, these are yours."
Yeah.
You believe people these days.
Now, you were telling about that gate.
Yes. Oh, yes, the siege of the Purple Gate, dreadful business. I would have stayed longer, but the strategic retreat and all that. Bobby Bones, he is the might and shine of this green spring. Take a seat, and he
Bring the biscuits, please.
takes biscuits and he hands you.
We're having nice tea with the elderly gentleman.
He's not elder. He's about your age.
Oh, really?
He
Yes.
talks.
This is how he talks.
Oh.
My mouth was
And he hands you, these are the best biscuits in town. Consider them a Bobby Brown approved biscuits.
Fine, Bobby Bones with a tastier, exquisite.
Have you seen the sun is gone?
Yes, I gather that.
I saw this one coming, of course.
You know, I have a little son outside.
Give me wings.
I also have a sun inside, but let me...
No. Take him to his window. I point at the diva hovering somewhere around. That's mine.
Oh, you figured out how to take care of yourself. It's okay. I also... And he takes your hand and puts it on your coat. And it's hot.
His hand is hot.
His entire coat is hot and emanates like this warmth around it. See, I also took care of myself.
Good for you, Bobby Bones.
And I keep this warming charm for the benefit of everyone else's comfort, not for my own.
Tell me about this child.
Imagine how the world would feel very bleak, where they wouldn't have a beacon like me, warming their environment.
Good, Bobby Bones. Let's hear about this.
Let's make a
And
plan.
he starts telling you about how about his braveries in the last wars, and even takes out scrolls and points them out that they are thank you scrolls from all of the people that he saved. And then he hands you a self-portrait sketch, and this is me, Bobby Bones original.
Brave Bobby
I'll
Bones.
take it. Interesting.
Make him
I
silent.
put it into the clog as little hands go out and grab it.
Oh, you do magic.
Yeah.
I also have a magic shop.
Oh, interesting. I never noticed.
That's empty now because
What do you have inside this shop, Bobby Bones? Do you have such wonderous artifacts as your
Yes, I
tales
have
and
the
deeds?
most wonderous artifacts of them all.
Show me your pride and joy, Bobby Bones.
You see, upstairs I have a room where I have a camera, and then I also have the rarest. You know the Nobaduk, that they have the rarest artifacts. I have even more rarest artifacts. The rarest of them all. Of course, I let them sometimes steal from me, so they have some bit of a competition, but I let them knowingly that they would steal from me. But most of the rarest artifacts, they come from me.
Is that
Bobby
true?
Bones,
Bobby
yes.
Bones. I just cannot believe that a man would have so much luck in life. Both such amazing
Yes.
tales and artifacts.
And you know what? And he shines out his pearly teeth. And you know what? Apart from my perfect teeth and my special hair, I'm a very generous person.
I know, Bobby Bones.
Yes. I always go around and I know stuff and I tell them.
I know stuff and I
Yes.
tell them.
I also know stuff, Bobby Bones.
What stuff do you know?
Well, I know about the human reproductive systems.
Yeah, I know about that, of course, very well.
I know a lot about what goes inside of people, and I mean that very, very literally. I also know how to create small things that are very magical. And I take out my artificer's tools and I fashion him a small homunculi that looks like a beating heart that yells, "Tell me! Tell me! Tell me!"
I can do that as well. But I wanted to let you do that first.
I know, Bobby Bones. I'm interested in how your creations
Yes.
look like.
Yes, and they look marvelous, like yours, but more interesting. And don't worry, sometimes your creation will be as good as mine. And do not worry, like people, I'm worried if people do not have a baby Bobby Bones in their life. They don't have anything to look up to, and they look for me to have a symbol of warmth and hope and excellent hair.
You're a good person, Bobby Bones.
I'm the best person.
Could you show me all these artifacts that you gathered?
Yes, they're upstairs.
Please,
Yes,
lead the way.
But before I show you my artifacts, can you show me your artifacts?
You're looking at it.
These are all?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but someday you're gonna have a magical shop like me.
I look forward to what I could become, Bobby Bones. Show me.
Thank
Sure, you
you.
mind if you show me yours?
He starts going upstairs. In the meantime,
Jesus Christ!
in the meantime, what
Did we steal anything?
what do we do?
Just
What does Grace,
the window. Look.
what does Grace and Kate do?
Well, try not to laugh their ass off, first of all. Do we go upstairs or do we start at the...
We
Do you know what the thing looks like? Does Grace know what Castiel is looking for?
The scroll.
yeah, he said the scroll of plant growth.
Plant growth.
Beer
Okay,
scroll.
so do we know what that looks like? Because, like, I'm fairly new in this
Very,
whole
I know
magic
it
thing.
very well.
Okay, so follow your lead, and, like, I have
Don't-
great hands.
Yes, don't tell
So I'm
anyone. But
told.
the main reason why I learned magic is to steal shit.
That's a very good
But then I was very good at it.
Yeah.
And also, if you take magic lessons in the orphanage, you can stay more in school and you have a bed more if you stay in school. So
Yeah, I think
you're not kicked on the streets to work.
I get how that's a thing. I think I'm a bit past school, but well, if Torok attended kindergarten, maybe anything's possible. So, should we take anything else?
I don't know.
Okay, let's
Would
see
you
what's...
like to take anything else?
I don't know. Let's see first if we can find the scroll and then check what's interesting. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe something shiny, I guess.
Okay. Cool. You try to open the back door. It's locked. Show me how you do it.
I will just remind you that you have to be careful with yourselves because both of you are invisible. So, in case you separate.
We hold hands.
Yes.
Have to pick locks with one hand.
I will thieves tools my way into the door. I pull out a pin from my...
Keeps tooling her way into your heart.
Yes. I don't need
Link
thieves
for
tools for
bacon.
that. I have my sass. That. Do I need to roll anything? I haven't used them.
Yes.
You
To
have
keep
to roll
to you
sleight
add your
of hand.
proficiency bonus and sleight of hand.
It's sleight of hand. The bonus that you have for sleight of hand
okay.
is...
No. I personally add the proficiency bonus as well, extra.
Oh, so sleight of hand plus proficiency. Which is a lot. Jesus. Guys, if you want to see more of Bobby Bones, go to
Baby Bones, go to Patreon.
Baby Bones.
We have
Baby
a
Bones.
if you can request an adventure, especially
The
with
best person. The best
person.
It's 16.
you open it.
I haven't used it in a while, so I'm slightly rusty. And I panicked there for a bit. And I was like,
It's hard because you have invisible hands. You're like, I don't know where my fingers are.
yeah, you just see the pin like going in.
And that's invisible as well.
I think around.
I open the door to the house.
slowly.
You open and you see rows and rows and rows of robes with lavender color and pink color and like
These
this.
are pretty.
Yes, and they smell very nice.
Basic enchantment.
On our way out, what's your favorite color? So we don't clash. By any chance.
My favorite color.
Yes.
I'd say black or mustard, but I already have a coat. I don't want a fancy one, no.
Mm.
But you could take one.
Yeah. Maybe on our way out, because we're definitely not leaving through the front door. Okay, let's find a scroll. Oh, there's a crimson one. Nice.
Okay. You open and you go through the hallway. You hear Castiel showing Bobby Bones, who is introducing her. Oh, I also have this special magical items upstairs. Yes. Did I tell you of how I faced darker things than this? Including that time when a ghost slightly startled me in a bathhouse.
Bobby Bones, ghosts are most dangerous in this bathhouse.
Yes, Bobby Bones knows how to deal with ghosts.
Tell me, how do you deal with it? With them?
Oh, don't worry, I've told them tales and they despaired.
I do not understand why your tales are enchanting.
I also have despairing tales, the most despairing. Consider this like a Bobby Bones lesson.
Get it?
Thank you. Never thought I would meet such an astute individuals.
Oh, you're very welcomed. Most welcomed. You hear this conversation. Most welcomed. I don't know what you'd have done without meeting me.
I don't know either, Bobby Bones.
Yes, you're very lucky.
One of the few bright rays of hope in my life so far.
Yes.
Right, Bobby Bones.
Yes, he has long forgot about the distraction. He's just having on his
No, I think I haven't made a new friend.
Bobby Bones, we're going to the edge of the world.
Let me tell you a secret, and as he starts climbing the stairs, and I think you guys like go inside the. Do you want to go inside the room or climb the stairs before him upstairs, or like go inside the cupboard and see what you find?
I think as he's going upstairs, we can see what's on the ground level.
Okay. So on the ground level, there's this room with the robes,
Okay.
like full set of robes, and then as you enter, there's behind the counter a cupboards.
Okay.
Some of them locked, some not. Some of them are with scrolls.
Okay.
Some of them are with things like wands, or buttons, or candles, or boots, or mugs.
Oh. I say to Grace, okay, does any of these scrolls look familiar?
She starts rummaging from them. Not really. This is a cantrip.
Okay.
Another cantrip.
No, wait, don't throw them, because like we need to put them back. We're gonna look suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do it how I usually do it, and she
Okay, that's fine, you do.
she
I'm just gonna check these boots.
will do something you cannot see, and says, looks at things and says, okay, there's nothing very valuable. Would you like a candle of sobbing whispers?
Sobbing whispers? No, I mean, if I wanted sobbing whispers, I would have kept them.
Maybe boots of confused direction. Would you like that?
Boots of what?
Of confused direction. Do you want to confuse? Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty confused, right? They do look cool, but I don't want to be more confused.
He also has buttons, like small buttons you can put on your clothes who would keep you invisible for 1 second.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sure. Just
For 1 second. But if you press them all, I don't know.
I'm gonna create a code
Like
of buttons.
1
So
second,
no.
2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
Sure, let's
wait for the.
Do you go behind him and say this?
I throw a button at him.
From nowhere, but is that an attack?
That would break your
No.
stupid.
Yes, it's an attack.
It's not an attack. I'm just trying to.
Didn't.
Let's see, if you don't hit him.
Picking, yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna accept this. Usually no, but I'm gonna accept this because it's fun.
I'm just trying
If you
attract his
hit him,
attention.
it will break your invisibility.
Just
Try
get
not to
him.
hit him.
Hello.
Go.
Oh, Bobby Bones says intruders. Oh no. Well, he's upstairs already, so.
They're going upstairs, yes, and you're trying to hit his head from the rear.
And we're behind the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect location.
What is it? An alarm?
And you know what? The people are saying that I'm facing
I
my
had some
courage
intimacy.
with
16.
nothing else but my Bobby Bones warm heart and a warm cloak.
Cloak isn't it, Marlo? Says one cloak on a sewer to another.
Yes, I think your cloak can be as mine as in one day. But not worry, not very soon after you work a bit on your appearance.
I understand so, Bobby.
Yes.
Bones.
I see you nibble with undead.
Yes, I'm what would you colloquially know as a necromancer, the first.
Yes, you know what? I managed to turn the undead away. As they saw me, they thought I was one of them. Classic Bobby Bones maneuver.
It's a very useful skill to have, Bobby Bones.
Yes, I'm very skilled.
The best skill.
I have the bestest skilled ever. And it's usually not just about what I do.
It's how you do it.
It's how I do it, and usually it's about good initiative, and it's about what I do. It's about what I let others do. Yes, it's very important. And as you, how much?
It's a 16 and he has 17, so I would.
You miss.
Miss.
Nearly miss, and Grace catches your invisible hand and says, "Hey,
You see visible.
To get down.
just
Message him.
Oh, much better.
You hear this. Oh, this is a ghost! Bobby Bones jumps on the stairs.
Don't worry, Bobby Bones. As long as I'm here, it's
I-
gonna be safe.
I was also brave, but I wanted to let you see how
I
a
understand.
normal person would react.
This was a test.
Yes.
I know my undead, Bobby Bones. Do not worry.
I also know the undead. Let me tell
Would you
you.
like us to go investigate? I'd like to see the great Bobby Bones in action.
Bonding with Bobby Bones.
Me too. I would love to see the great Bobby Bones in action. Let me get off my wand. And takes a wand and drops it on the floor. It's a little bit overexcited for Bobby Bones. Who's there? Beware! Bobby Bones, it's here!
Oh.
You hear this, and you see a man with curls and a fancy robe planting a wand. Nothing comes out of it.
I've seen that before. Fortunate.
And who? Is it Blaze?
Oh, no. It's not. No, we haven't gotten there yet.
By the way, I don't think anyone told you Yarek came.
I tried to keep it together.
Everywhere.
Oh no.
He came everywhere looking for you. Everywhere.
And
Are
then,
you sure
and
he
then when
hasn't
he
found
saw
me?
you,
'Cause, like-
and then when he saw
he
you,
found
he fled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because we had that
I
bad
have
step.
that effect on some people.
Yes, but like, what we're gonna do with this magnificent wizard? What do you have? What? I forgot your name. Mine is Bobby Bones. You're.
Person of no consequence when compared to one such as yourself, Mr. Bobby Bones.
Of course.
But you may call me
Castiel.
Castiel.
Castiel, let me see how you handle your wands.
I do not use one, sir. I use this and I pull out this skeletal hand that is friendly. No!
I
Alright, we're
I
dead.
have one as well, but maybe when you progress, you can move on to ones.
Let's see. Come, please come with me.
Yes, go in front and demonstrate how you use your one skeleton hands.
I will guide Bobby Bones through his house looking for the ghost.
Did you lead him away from the staircase?
Yeah, we went down the staircase and...
Okay.
You're in the basement now.
Oh yeah.
Can we go up
He
the
has a
staircase?
lot of wines, very carefully selected. You go upstairs,
stairs,
and as you
okay.
go upstairs, you see
God, man.
like beautifully ornate mansarda. What's mansarda in English?
Derek?
Yeah, Yarek, not Yarek.
Attic.
Yeah.
Attic, a beautifully ornate attic with all sorts of cupboards open with cloaks and amulets and orbs and bags and gloves, and then carefully put it and locked with locks on a high table, a few scrolls, meaning 12. And from a distance, Grace says that one's plant growth.
Okay, so the locked ones, basically.
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
so these are pretty valuable. Interesting. Do we need only one, or should we take all of them?
I'd say take all of them.
All of them. Okay.
If you
let's-
manage to unlock all 12 of them.
Oh, they're not all in the same case.
No.
Okay. Okay, let's just try one of the locks. Are these different, or is it just me? They have to be different, right?
They're
You wouldn't put
different.
the same
But this
lock-
one specifically, it's with plant growth.
Okay. Let's give it a go. It's a 26. I look at the lock and it pops.
You just say, what a beautiful look.
You look at the lock and you realize it's not locked.
That's
I'm
also
so
fair.
And you sort of sweep the hand and it opens. So you have a 3rd level scroll of plant growth. Make a note of that.
Okay, let me just.
Then from the basement you hear,
Do we trigger anything?
No.
No. Okay. Should we check these other ones out?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you specifically what they are?
Well,
Or do you want to see for
Sure.
yourself?
I have no. My level of magic knowledge.
Oh,
is-
shut up! And you feel some glasses, some goggles being put on your face,
Oh,
and you can see no
Sexy.
traces of magic. Like you,
oh,
yeah,
these are neat.
yeah. Thank you. I've sealed them.
Oh, that's to be expected, I guess. What colors do I see?
You see different type of colors, from the dark indigo to the bright red. However, I'm gonna tell you specifically. The first scroll is third level of plant scroll. The second one is scroll of grease, a first level conjuration. The third one is featherfall, first level transmutation. The fourth one is misty step conjuration. Fifth one is detect thoughts, divination. Sixth one is Tasha's hideous laughter, first level.
That's a good one.
Seven one scroll of minor image, second level illusion. Scroll of levitation, eighth one, second level. Scroll of blindness, deafness, second level necromancy. Scroll of web, second level conjuration. 11 scroll of shatter, and 12 scroll of suggestion, second level.
Hey, a lot of ones.
Mirror image would be good for you. Misty step also.
Yeah, detect thoughts
Yeah.
might come in handy.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of because I already have featherfall.
I can start looking at them all.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start with mirror image
Okay,
Mirror to Laimash.
and
Roll.
see if
roll a perception first.
a perception. Okay. Oh shit. Take another die for this. If this doesn't work, I'm blaming Vic because these are from him. Oh no, it's fine. Perception. It's a dirty 20.
Okay, for the dirty 20 on perception, you realize that underneath this second level case, there is a fake wall that you can push, and I don't know. You
And
can
something
push.
happens.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see any sticks? Or sharp, long objects?
You
With pointy
see
tips.
several
Wands.
ones. Let me tell you specifically which one. You see no, not on this level. You see a bag that could be used, gloves that could be used.
I basically want to push that,
Mhm.
but not with my hands.
You can
Do I have a stick in the backpack?
you can push it with your dagger,
Yeah. Yeah.
the
that's
butt of
also-
your dagger.
That's also fair. Or with one of my arrows, because
Yes.
yes. No, I'm gonna use one of my arrows because
Yeah.
I can lose one of those. And I will try to press it.
Okay. You press it and it opens, and inside you find a new scroll.
And was it the Misty Step? Oh no.
Scroll of big money, level 5.
No. It's a scroll of level 5. You see that it radiates, but it's scroll of wall of force.
Wow. Oh.
I can't even cast that. Okay. Hey Grace, is this valuable?
Very. Take it. Take it and let's just go.
Okay. Do I see anything blingy?
Yes, you see an amulet that's blingy. You see a cloak that's blingy. You see
too
an
much.
old orb that's blingy. I don't know, a glove.
No, I'm gonna take the amulet. It's like
Okay. You take the amulet.
I should throw the raven away.
Take the amulet and you put it around you, and it gives you, it's the amulet of false life. So you have one plant growth, one wall of force, and that's it. And misty step. Roll me for the misty step.
I think it was mirror image.
Mirror image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 18 plus 8.
Okay. You rob Bobby Bones.
You
Bobby
robbed Bobby Bones. The great
I mean, I
Bobby
don't know if you
Bones.
should like brag yourself with that, but sure.
He's the great Bobby Bones.
He is the best.
And as you shift around, you hear. So the secret of leadership, dear friend, is that isn't about charging it. It's about knowing when to let other do the charging.
That's exactly what I do myself, Mr. Bobby Bones.
Yes.
I'm also more of a let the others charge in and offer whatever support needed.
Yes.
It's odd to be at the other end, but I understand.
I am also.
It's well to find yourself challenged from time to time.
Yes, and Bobby Bones is also available to come at your dinner parties or hangouts to enchant your guests.
We're actually going to have a dinner afterwards. You're more than invited to come.
Oh,
Mr.
thank
Bobby
you.
Bones. This is not a
I will
formal
see if I
dinner.
have time in my schedule, but
Opens up a journal
Excuse me, it's busy, Bobby Bone.
So we're going to go down to the basement, and I'm going to be looking at all the wines. I'm going to try to identify which is the most interesting and old. Can I do so using investigation?
yes, you find golden apple tree wine, not cider.
It's,
A lot of them.
I think, a 14.
14. How much for the sleight of hand?
Oh,
And then
for
we-
the last one, or
it was the minor image, right?
mirror image?
Mirror-
Yes, it was a
mirror
26 for that.
Okay, yes, definitely.
Do I need to roll for the amulet as well? Was it in a
No,
case,
that's,
or
that's
just...
not, that's not in a case. I'm
Yeah.
making a list with everything you have.
Yes.
So we can forget about it later.
No, it's in a sticky note.
It's
correct.
As we're looking for the ghosts,
Yes.
and turn towards Mr. Bobby Bones. Say, it seems the ghost may have fled, but there's a great deal of spirits here.
Yes, I've seen. I've seen with my eyes of
I think
enchantress.
that they left something of themselves here. And this bottle of Chateau Beauregard Red, what's in it, 20 years. Now I have a means of disposing of this, but it will require your consent, Mr. Bobby Bones.
Give me deception with advantage.
I don't have deception. It's an 8.
I also have to roll for his insight. Perfect. Yes, of course. Take it. And
No, we have to do this together. Now I have a right. that I
Yes,
can
I'm
perform.
supervising you.
So I'm gonna, in his basement, ask him to help me draw my enchantment.
Important.
And I'm gonna draw an enchantment and perform the ritual for someone familiar. He can recognize it. I'll say it is a bit modified, since it's using different reagents. As we were summoned, my call it servant. It's gonna come like in the form of a little monkey, and it's gonna rise up with a maddened look in his eye, go fetch us a couple of glasses, a tray. He's done the heavy lifting. Now we gotta do the rest. I open the bottle, I pour some to him and some to me. This is the only way to destroy it and imbue its power.
You did excellent. Bobby Brown's approved maneuver. Yes, this is exactly what I would have done. I was testing you.
Thank you. No, I will finish the bottle with Bobby Bones.
He drinks it. You will drink it in a couple of hours. Kate and Grace, I don't know how fast
Where
you
is
drink.
Castiel?
Well, after a certain point, my concentration just gets broken. But me and Bobby Bones can be heard through, and it's gonna take us an hour. Meanwhile, my children are running rampant to his store.
Oh, cool.
Corin.
And then I will invite him to dinner, and we're gonna go and find some place to.
Timmy stole a wand.
Yeah. I stuck it in my
When we
foot.
come out of it, we're gonna be a lot more buzzed.
This is Bobby Bones.
Oh, Bobby Bones, I thank you for this. You've proven yourself not just a great man, but indeed the greatest of them.
Yes, it's my specialty.
I hope I will have your wisdom when the time to strike the bargain.
Bobby Bones is here always for yes.
I have Bobby Bones. Thank you.
Yes.
And I will call upon you. Can you give me any way of reaching you?
I live here.
The wisdom.
Indeed.
I can.
Indeed.
I know you can figure it out. Of course. You can also find me at the modeling agency down the street sometimes.
It is mine as well.
Thank you. Great Bobby Bones. It was a pleasure. I bid you farewell.
He shakes your
And
hand.
hug him brotherly.
I know you look so high upon me and mighty. Let me be your inspiration.
Thank you. So what?
I completely forgot what we were doing. I'm drunk. And I have a few children I need to take care of.
At some point, I think Cor and Timmy got bored and are waiting waiting for you at the Nomonuk.
Okay. And we're waiting just outside, just minding our own business and talking.
In the meantime, while Castiel is coming, what are you guys doing?
Castiel is coming.
Pax, Leo.
That's because when I had a DM session, they were making the coming joke.
Yep.
It's my time to strike back.
Bobby Bones, it's not coming. Yes.
Keeping our pets.
We don't know about the gathering.
No, we don't.
No.
I could sending them to try to. It would be my last spell slot for today. I just realized that so many events happened. I didn't have time to rest.
Have you goodbyes that needs to leave?
Hmm?
You need to say goodbye to anyone.
I really need to see how I get my parents. Could I say that Genevieve took with her my parents? Yes.
Yes, Genevieve went in front with the parents. She said she's not staying in this forsaken city. Turok went with the Secret and the Winterheim folks back to the portal. You're all by yourselves.
I think if there is someone that I would like to say goodbye to is my maid. I don't even know where she is. They've
Karla.
closed my house.
The maid is going in Nocturna Obscura with your parents to take care of them.
Okay, so everything's fine. I don't know. I think I would like to go through the Firefly. Stop working. Firefly Park. And
Are we aware where Castiel makes his living?
Yes.
These days, where he lives.
He moved into the Nomadnuk, like it's his own place.
Okay. So then Pax will go see Evander, then go to the Nomad.
And while he does that, Leo will go to the bureau office to again ask them about his request for his belonging inside the house that was filled with dead creations, and let him go inside the house to take more belongings that are his.
You
Being
are
a
taken to
contained area.
a night watch station where your things are split into dangerous things and your belongings. They're already put in boxes and you can take some of them.
Could you tell me when will I have my house back?
There's a very bored night watcher, city watcher, who just looks at you and says, "Have you checked the surface and the havoc it's above? And I'm sitting here instead of having people just guarding the things. I don't know. This is not the priority right now."
You could help someone, right? Me by answering the question, but I get your point.
I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade.
Incapable.
What you could do, you can give me some money and I could pretend to go to the bathroom.
He goes and taps his shoulder, and he has some coins on his sleeves, and as he taps them, he falls from their sleeves into his pocket and says, "Then go and use the restroom."
You know what? Talks to no one because the night watcher station is empty. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Picks up his armor and goes.
It must have been the wind. What items are in the dangerous pile?
a lot of limbs, a lot of dubious texts, a lot of I don't know, scribblings, seals, candles, blood, different vials of blood, different potions, brains in jugs floating, eyeballs floating, aberrations.
As he's just looking at this pile of creatures like, family, am I right? And he goes and takes from the safe pile some of his shirts, some of his pants, and some collector's edition perfumes that he has, and then he will go towards the nomad nook as well. Could I check the fancy hat as I put it on my head? Is there something special with the heptomatic stuff?
You put it, and you realize it has a Jovician nature. And as you put it on, you may choose to look outside like another person. It's a hat of disguise.
Is this like once for a long rest?
Wearing this hat, you can cast Disguise Self. This spell ends if the hat is removed.
Oh, so I put the hat, and as I take it off, the disguise disappears,
Yes.
and I put it again, and
Yes.
okay. And I'm gonna have fun. Then I will put the hat on me as I'm coming
But it
outside.
has a very elvish attire to it.
Mhm.
Okay.
As I go outside of the room, I will make myself look like the guard that just went outside. As he's coming inside the room, I pass him.
Another 20 gold.
Don't make me run into the streets and yell that I'm
Fine,
crazy.
10.
And he puts in his pocket some fake money that he has.
He takes it.
And I go towards the nomad.
Okay.
get that.
Sax.
Pax is gonna talk to Evander. How do we do this?
You can.
Talk to yourself.
So depending on
I
if
can
you
narrate
want,
it.
if you wanna talk and ask me something to give you a mechanical advantage, I'm gonna be Evander. If you just wanna do it for the roleplay, I would love to hear you play both sides.
Talk to yourself. Play
Yes.
with yourself,
Yeah,
David.
no, nothing. There's nothing to be obtained. So,
Let me
Pax
put you some instrumental music.
would wait for a moment when he's not addressing whoever needs him. Alas, little brother, I must be on my way. For there is no brother. What do you mean? We're the exact same age. Well, yes, but your age is young in the race that you embody. It is simply no. We literally live the same duration. That's we're the same age. Nobody's little here. Very well, big brother. No. I'm not big either. We're just literally we're the same person for. Fine. All I mean to say, Evander, Your Majesty, is that I will be on my way while you stabilize thy citadel. I will attend to your friend Castile, who holds you in great contempt over not sacrificing for the kingdom. Well, I was willing to. It's just this. No. I'm sure you get to explain it to him. I cannot. More importantly, my trials will be my own, and you clearly belong here. I wish us to part without misgivings. However, there is a topic, just another, that we should talk of. Our potentially former lover. I know not if it is transitive, or simply whether the sentiment is representative. So, what, man? Grace seems to hold great guilt over not murdering you? Or, because of the whole... And apparently she's taken to rather self-punishing through denying herself pleasure and love. Well, what do you mean pleasure and love? What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean pleasure and love. There hasn't been time for pleasure and love. I don't mean right now. She is assessing things about herself, about us, about me, and you must. If she stays here, while I go into the hellscape that is Castile's quest to. Don't worry about it. I'm so worried about it right now. See to her. See to her, make sure she has safety here, if nothing else. Right. Look. I know you can get shit done, and I'm happy for somebody to have Castile's back and all that, but like, can you like make sure he doesn't implode the world or some shit? I will try my bestest, dear brother. Best of luck with the Green Kingdom. We'll see what how we can help heal it. Oh, squeezes him into a very uncomfortable hug, slaps his back. See, this elves and human things, it's gonna work. I get like, where's my counterpart? My counterpart is out helping the city, even though he's a dirty little nocturnal.
Oy.
Come on! Right. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Wow, congratulations.
And they're off on their merry ways.
Our girlfriend broke up with us.
Yeah.
Would
Or
have chose
something.
any of us.
Or both.
Yeah.
I'm very
Still
confused which one, or whose,
Could be
or
something.
ours. I don't know. Cool. And as we do this, you gather at the Noma Nook. You
Yeah.
enter, and you enter, something opens up. It's the ad guy. Because we're getting a break.
And when you become our patron, you don't just support the magic here in Dicesylvania, you also join in and gather power beyond mortal imagination.
Hello and welcome from the break, dear patrons. Let's see. Everyone was gathering at the Noma Nook and entering through the fake dance into the second level of the house, of the squeezed house that right now is in the Purple District. After going around the staircases, entering through the now enchanted room so the music cannot be heard, it's vacant of all the orphans, and inside a Timmy and Cor set before they went to bed, a beautiful table for you guys. There's some apple pies, there's some flickering candles, there is even a bottle of wine that you recognize as being very fancy and stolen from somewhere.
Mr. Bobby Vo's a generous man indeed.
And even some cookies from Bobby Boat. Timmy is fast asleep with his new stolen wand, and you guys enter in different orders. Grace and Kate are first, then come Leo and Pax.
Actually, it's Pax and Genevieve.
Really? Pax and Genevieve.
Have fancy new hat.
With a fancy new hat.
Because the hat doesn't disguise itself as well. The hat remains.
Oh.
No, the hat remains.
The hand is the one constant
okay,
roll
I
upwards.
see.
And-
That's how you could find out who.
And
Take it off.
as you enter, you see Grace just laughing with Kate, eating biscuits and wine, and stops and I thought he wasn't coming.
I honestly had no idea.
Ms. Amir, what are you doing here?
What?
Jen!
You wait.
You didn't.
You
You
I
came
have
back.
prepared some schnitzels
Okay,
with my hammer.
where are they? I'm starving, darling.
Well,
Let me give you a
Give
hug.
me a deception.
don't touch me.
Can I insight?
Yes, and deception.
No, but that is
Natural 20.
what's the total? Because that might just be 2. No, but or does it matter? Because it's
No,
okay.
no, it's
because
okay,
a-
it's okay, it's okay.
I'm saying this because
Insight.
Insight.
23.
I'm saying because I have +9. That's 25.
Ooh!
Oh shit.
So you find the accent very off, but you look and inspect her, and she looks like Jen with
Are
the
you
fashion
feeling
hair.
touchy, Kate? Did you drink again?
Well, no, I am currently drinking. Would you like to join us? Also, where are the schnitzels?
In the back.
Why? Ew, that's so unsanitary. And I used to eat off the floor, so.
Oh, come on, Kate. Didn't you realize that it would be a nice gin if you ever did the voice of Leo?
I knew there was something off with you, and I just couldn't put my finger on
What
it.
do you mean?
I wanted to taste the schnitzels because, like, you probably don't know how to cook, so that would have given you away.
What gave it away?
The accent is
I-
not very, very on point.
Yeah.
Very hard.
And also, I don't think Jen would wear that hideous hat.
It's
Oh.
very nice. I like
It's
the hat,
everything.
and she puts
Okay.
over her mustard cloak that doesn't go with anything.
Oh no, honey, please.
As Jen takes off the hat, this illusion just goes slipping into the hat that is just.
Oh, there you go. I think I like your blue self better.
We've robbed a stupid person.
You. That's funny.
Oh no, don't say that. He was the best, didn't you
Sure,
hear?
very best, the very, very
Yes.
best. What are
Best
you
Bobby
doing here?
Bones.
My presence seems truly.
I mean, if you want to hang out with the others, it's perfectly fine. I'm
Wait,
okay.
I can fix it. I can fix it. I put the hat on him. He looks
What?
like Grace now.
Takes it off. That has some potential true. We'll speak on it at night.
I've got this, and it's a scribbled note from the King of Greenspring. Event. Are you breaking up with me? Question mark.
A post-it sign.
A fair question, is it not?
It came through Royal
That
Mail.
said, you seem just distressed at my very presence.
It's fine. I'm very fine. I'm not distressed. It's okay. You can spend time. I guess these are your friends too.
Should I leave?
No, you shouldn't. Maybe I should leave.
No, you should. Maybe you should have more wine.
I think
It helps.
Thank you.
No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't go.
If you wish to talk, we may.
We can
Else,
leave.
I can stay away.
She said,
It's fine, Pax. Really, it's really fine. We can talk if you want to. I'm okay. I'm
You-
over it.
Over
Oh.
what?
Over the top, because she needed more coffee.
Constantly.
Kate.
Yes, darling.
I presume I shouldn't hold her. Perhaps someone.
no,
should.
you have to respect her boundary. She said, don't touch her to
So
get
please,
close to her.
if somebody could
Right?
soothe.
Grace, you
No,
don't
I don't
want him
need
to hug
soothing.
you.
Okay, we can sit in the corner and like girls.
Let's play a game. Every time Grace says, I
She's
don't
fine.
need something, we all take a shot. We'll
Okay.
be
I'm really fine.
another of these.
I'm down for that game, girl. It's okay not to be fine. Like
I'm great.
no, you Grace, and also you don't have to handle everything with grace. You are allowed a breakdown every millennia. or so.
However, if anything should cause a breakdown, I think nonsensical decisions might be that.
I think you're not making this any better, Pax.
Jeez. Goes to the other side of the room.
Best is
Thank you.
attack.
Do you think I'm really hurting him with this breakup? I thought he would be relieved.
Yes, you are hurting him, and I think you're hurting yourself because if you break up with him, it means that your sacrifice or your decision would have been for nothing. Because
Or it means the next time I'm gonna be faced with the same decision,
you're going to do the same.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
because
really not. I'm gonna kill him. If someone asks me, kill him or save these puppies, I'm gonna fucking save the puppies. I think.
I think I would choose puppies rather than a person because they won't betray me. But
Exactly. Sort of.
Are you happy? No.
Very much so.
I will bitch slap you so hard across the face because you're clearly not.
You will
Doing
wake up
fine.
into the reality.
So how are you guys holding?
Barely.
How was your
I
day?
think barely is the
I'm fine.
Crack.
Witnessed Castile bring his anger to the gods,
Oh yeah, that was fun.
though not too constructive.
What do you mean? We got a negotiation offer out of that.
No,
They felt shame and they realized that they need us.
They gave you nothing, but said if you bring them something, then they will be willing to negotiate for that something.
Oh yeah, we're just building deals upon deals upon deals upon deals. This is a castle of cards waiting to crumble. Isn't it exhilarating?
I understand why they let you rant.
Everything's
now.
fine.
I understand why they let you rant now. You will find your way to.
You hear from outside. Hi, I'm here.
My new friend.
What?
Come on.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I bring him in.
And you see this curly man with pearly white teeth, dressed in a lilac long robe, saying, "Hello,
And does,
I'm Bobby Bones."
I hide
And
the amulet.
he has a lot of medals and decorations.
And the ones.
And says, "Let me put my thank you notes from every person that I saved in the light days." And he takes he has this big pack of scrolls that it's front showing and overly stacked upon.
I think we're stacked on toilet paper. Thank you very much. What are those for?
Oh my!
I think she doesn't know of your
I don't think you've
exploits.
heard of. I don't
sorry,
think
who are
you've heard
you?
about my fame.
Oh, you don't say.
Yes.
I'm new to this part, these parts.
Yes. Let me take a seat and let me tell you about
Sure, where do you want it?
Right here.
Wow, Peter on another level.
Let me tell you
tonight.
about the siege in the Purple Gate and how I managed to stove off all the orcs
Pax?
and I killed
just imagine
Zamorxis.
Castiel be like,
Pax was native to the Purple for a long time. He knows Bobby
Yes.
Bones' shenanigans.
Give me a history with advantage.
25 net 20.
Yeah, you know him. He is a bard. 1 second. He is a bard that carries on commemorative medals and hands out a lot of unsolicited advice and sign off autographs when nobody asks him to. He is a bard, a fallen city guard, a former city guard that goes and sort of brags about his inspirational leadership, and that is Vire More. However, his bragging sort of sometimes seem to help people inspire and do more, even if they do it out of spite. Yeah, this is his deal, and he has a silvery tongue.
And for all anyone can tell, none of it is real.
Obviously.
I'm not sure so about that.
Castiel is like, this is
Yes.
a good addition to the party.
Castile is bought in, and I'm sure some other people are.
I brought you something, and he hands off a journal with a signature. This is my personal journal.
I have something for you as well.
Oh, thank
I
you.
also take out one of my notebooks. It has maddened symbols, ramblings, blood all over it. There's a bit of Hilden moving as it is essentially sewed to a page. It represents a lot of my knowledge.
Thank you very much. This is disgusting, but
Yes.
yes. However, I believe in your potential, and I think you can be a greater writer and bard as I am. You can take
One of the pages starts screaming.
Delightful. Delightful. Very nice. And he pretends to put it in the backpack, but he puts it on the chair. Very nice. Someday I believe you would be as famous as I am.
Excuse me, what's going on?
I'm Bobby Bones. I just joined your party. Let the party and entertainment begin.
Wait, excuse us.
Yes.
How are you?
He's looking at you with gleeful eyes.
So,
He's very happy.
Oh my god. Grace,
Leo is
back
behind
me
him.
up.
I'm fine.
No,
Mr. Bobby Bones would be able to entertain Grace here. She's going through some dark times.
You can
What do
inspire
you
her,
mean
Bobby
some
Bones.
dark times?
Well, she's met her parents. She's very disappointed in them. The love of her life.
I can be both a father figure and the next love of your life if you'd like to.
Who is
Oh,
talking
wow.
to?
Oh, Grace.
Bobby
Bobby Bones.
Yeah. Okay.
Still,
Well,
I think we should set aside our concerns for now with regards to our feelings. Decide what we should do next. As you have.
Eat, probably.
Oh yes, we're
starving.
eating.
I'm waiting for that.
Were you waiting for a signal?
Where's
Ding
the
ding
food?
ding.
Thank you so much. Yes, royal invitation.
You should
It's
all,
not a royal.
You should all know that our fears can now just rest. We cannot be faced with any test that would cause us to fail our quest. For now, we ride with Bobby Bones, the very best.
It's too exciting.
I'm the bestest.
This year.
I see where you're coming from. Yes.
Yes, and on adventure, he will be in front, facing the dangers first.
Absolutely,
So
as
that-
I have done countless times.
He will likely already defeat them.
Pax was the king, but before he was the king, he was my apprentice. And I've
I
taught him, yes.
I see, and he probably would have brought you into the royal court as
Yes.
a beloved.
I was
advisor,
the one when he was
Bobby
small.
Bones.
I was the one
Yes.
who, and obviously he's lying because Pax was small 100 years ago. When he was small, I made the arrangements at court so he would be accepted.
That is
Even
very
though-
It's a
brave and
Bobby
noble.
Bones classic maneuver.
And even though I grew up in Nocturna Obscura, Bobby Bones managed to remotely give me apprenticeship and guidance.
Why didn't you ever
my
mention you had such
God.
powerful friends?
Really?
Oh
Would
my
you
God.
relinquish such a secret to the wide
It
world?
was
You're
the
true.
ace in his
You're right.
You were pretty
Right.
selfish keeping them to yourself.
But now he
Honestly.
leads
He
our
is so
efforts.
proudly standing at the table and smiling. So I knew it that this group has integrity and intelligence to see my true value.
We ride the Sabbath soon, Bobby.
Yes.
We do need a great frontman.
Of course, I'm gonna write the thing as well.
Can we
Yes.
tie him to the boat?
You,
front of
your
me.
experience in
Last.
dealing with both the Smay and the undead will be proven
Very,
invaluable.
very soon. I have a book written on the matter. I'm
You
gonna.
have two! You have two, and I point towards the one on the chair.
Yes, I just forgot it at home. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Do
I'm gonna be here and takes 2 cookies.
But Bobby Bones,
In-
do you make
Last-
cookies?
last time you were queued up for an adventure, you got lost in that interplanar
Yes,
shenanigans in other worlds.
but I managed to help those hags.
Make sure you get.
You know of hags!
Of course, of many
Would
hags.
you like to meet my daughter?
Yes.
Claire!
I also have a daughter.
I show.
The night
The
hags.
baseball.
I have a book on hags as well. I'm gonna go get it.
Would you
Done?
like anybody to accompany you to make sure you get back safely?
Yes,
You know,
we need you on the
the nomad
spectrum.
nuke is.
Yes, the lady over there who's not saying anything. Grace is. She is. Her face is frozen in like a silent scream.
You the perfect thing that can accompany you, Mr. Bobby Bones.
Yes.
The familiar, the monkey, comes. Grabs his head.
I wouldn't like for you to part ways with such a marvelous
Okay, they're
creature.
disposable.
I also have disposable, but more
Then you
disposable than
understand.
you. Yes. I'm
There
gonna.
is no lack. You are both coming right back.
Yes. With the books.
Yes.
I'm coming back. How do I get out
Maybe
of?
cookies.
I take him out and I instruct the familiar to guard him and make sure that he comes back.
Leo goes and takes the book from the ground and he's like, fascinating. This is really cool. Grace, you should really try this. It's really fun.
She closes it.
He,
I'm fine.
he goes in
Oh,
front
you are
of
fine.
Grace and then goes on his tippy toes and looks at her and said, you know best what you're going through. Sometimes for me it's
I'm
enough.
very confused. It's like I had a boyfriend and he died or split in two, and then I didn't kill them.
Yes, Papa.
And the son was taken. This is how I'm feeling right now. And this person is talking very strange, and the other packs, the Vander, I don't know, it's just... I'm gonna write to him now. Yes. Have you broken up with me? Yes. And sends the griffin.
Give yourself time and don't take don't think that the decision that you take right now will be set in stone.
Right.
I'll stay close to you. I'm not gonna talk to you if you don't want to. But for me, sometimes when it was hard, it was enough to know that someone is close by.
Thank you, Leo. It's deeply appreciated. So what are you guys doing?
I have no idea.
What's
next?
the business with riding the sabbat?
Oh, right.
Alright,
So we gotta get to the end of the world. To plant back that tree that the princeling took down.
Gardening, good for the
okay.
CV.
Why?
Good for the
Why?
brain too.
Well, it is one of the reasons that which this maze attacked. So an appeasement strategy might be, advised in these times of trouble. And we also need to get to death, as they are followers of death.
This may are followers of death.
Really, I didn't know. You
And
can
I
give me an
recall
insight.
history. Is there like books
Yes,
about
history.
and stuff?
It's an insight.
Mhm.
It's 16.
Grace says, really, I didn't know.
She knows.
She doesn't seem convinced.
18 for the history.
You remember now that when Gerasim attacked, had the symbol of that with the circle with the thicker edge on the side.
Yeah, he's right. I forgot. At least I wasn't at that battle, I think. Was somewhere.
You were
Nonetheless,
safe.
They will have means to help us get there. That, and we should probably bury the hatchet if we are to strike a new
In the tree.
deal.
Ah.
That was funny. But yes,
Haven't even had wine, so
I did. I had a lot of wine.
not you, him.
Yeah, I didn't. Clean.
So I believe that may be a good both source of information and, overall nice things to do to differentiate ourselves from the murderous demigods and us, the bargaining chips.
Plus,
That sounds like a very nice adventure.
a change of
It's
scenery.
not an adventure, Grace.
I mean, it could take.
It's something very serious.
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I mean, it can be serious, but it can also be fun at the same time.
Serious is a star. Stop it, you guys.
Oh my god, that's the wine talking.
Also, is Pax okay? I feel he's not talking.
Well,
He doesn't know what to do because you said don't get
He's
close,
sitting in the
don't
corner and eyes are just darting to people, calling a cup.
Pax, you can talk. It's you can speak,
Yes.
I think.
Would you like to accompany us into helping
Man, the
humanity, not the city,
Alliances.
humanity?
To that matter, it goes as follows. It is questionable to the philosophy of my faith whether I can freely raise my blade and cut down opponents that might stand in the way of these endeavors. Yet, for matter strength, I may do such. There is merit, clearly, and purpose found to helping Evander's kingdom in this way, and Grace's, apparently, and even Leo somehow. But, for me to assuage such concerns, I'd rather make it be contracted so that when violence is impacted, I know that I do this as a service set by word of oath.
Just pay the man whatever he wants.
I don't
Yes.
have much.
I used to
Have
think
books
like
on
that.
undead.
There is
still
a
do.
thing within your haulage that holds both matter as well as knowledge.
There are many such things, but
That's right.
shake the bag,
Collage.
shake the lamp, look at inside of it. But what do you want?
The flesh of fruit that makes astute
We-
our very quest to reproduce.
He's talking in rhymes now.
We don't have any flesh fruits yet.
I mean the flesh of fruit figuratively, not in the
Do you want
abominable sense.
what
He
you call-
wants an apple.
Oh yeah, sure, man.
4 will be the price.
What? No, wait a minute.
Just let him eat 4, he's gonna overdose and die.
I mean,
I
That's
said I
one.
would consume them, though I may. But 2 in advance, and 2 should we succeed.
What are we talking? You're trying to rip me off here. Come on, let's talk about duration of contract.
Oh my god.
Leo is already with the
haggling.
parchment ready. Okay, so we have to have in mind that
Everybody else gets 3. He wants 4.
Who's over?
I got one.
I don't think she got any.
You didn't get any.
What are these apples? Nobody tells me
Well, fine. This
anything.
first one's a freebie. It pulls from the lamp a golden apple.
Oh, that's pretty. I don't blink.
It will get you hooked.
Yes.
What does it do?
It holds knowledge that the gods have forbidden mankind.
Oh.
I use thaumaturgy to make light behind him.
Not really, no. Comes crazy in front of us. It's just you get a bit more sort of a little bit of a push. Yeah, sort of like that. Why are you talking like this? Did you get a bit
For your
more?
mental
And
capabilities.
forgets she doesn't
You'll
speak
be
with
You
you.
smart.
deserve
Sure.
this.
Sounds illegal, and I bite it.
Very much illegal.
You feel the magic within it surging your mental abilities, and you might choose one of the mental abilities and add to the bigger number a
Total
plus
score.
1. Total score a plus 1.
So,
I can
intelligence,
lower.
wisdom.
I can lower.
And you can go above a 20.
You can go above a 12.
I can negotiate this. 2 in advance, and 10 seeds after the plantation is succeeded in this mail.
How about
So I will give you 1 in advance. 1 and it's done. And I will give you as many seeds as I could because I want these trees to be spread.
Can I get also 1 in advance?
Yes, actually I've been owing you another one. Thank you for helping us.
And when is the third coming?
The third comes a bit later after, the side effects of this one pass.
Okay.
So you don't nibble all of them at once. They're very addictive.
1 in advance, 1 after this May plantation, seeds to give to all.
Promise you.
You can also take mine.
Now, you should have this. Toss it back.
I don't want
already
it.
Had 2.
That
You
looks
had
like a
two.
fun game. Can I
Because
be
the
in
prince
it?
gave me 1, you gave me 1.
She's gonna
Okay.
take it.
Thanks.
I feel like
No,
we're-
I just want
I feel like we are dogs. Here, dog, take an apple. Okay?
I'm just
Grace-
telling you, you are throwing
Valuable.
very valuable stuff.
It is gold.
Grace, should you join us on this, know that I will give you whatever space you require.
I appreciate this very dearly. However, yeah.
Grace, could you? Are you gonna stay here
Where?
in Green Spring, or are you coming along?
I'm coming along. I don't want to sit here. It's weird.
Okay.
I don't want to sit.
Big
I-
exhale from Pax.
I mean,
Is it the ears? Be honest.
no. I really find the ears very hot.
Okay, thank you.
But not the ears, but like it's very confusing. He used to be like this one person, but now he has different personalities. Like I've seen before, he trying to perform, but right now it's very confusing. Why are you talking like this?
I had a similar guy. A guy. Something happened. He split into 2, and now I have no idea where he is because he bolted.
Then
but,
talk about it.
like,
Do some trauma healing.
What?
You
had the
guys
guy.
also split into?
Yeah.
Is it Blaze?
No, I have no idea.
That would
Blaze
be
is. You know,
interesting. That would be if we
interesting.
split Blaze in 2, would it be like
I
fire and then a human?
I think that's what
What
makes.
would happen if we would split? Let's play a game.
I think that's
Let's play
one of
the
the part
game.
that makes
What
it hot.
would
You know.
happen if we split? Grace, we know what happened to you. Cave, me, and Castile.
I will
Well-
be a dead human.
I'll
No,
be
you
a
would have a part.
dead abomination, I think.
No.
I do not like the word of abomination that has come to
Why?
become.
Because it's the truth.
So what?
Your matter is its strongest. You have instant adaptability. Your shape becomes what it needs to be when it becomes. You are the strongest of matter. You are the opposite of abomination. You are
What's a matter, baby? She's a matter, baby.
Leo. I have cause to murder you if need.
Which is a cause specifically?
Making bad jokes.
I
People will kill for less.
What did he do?
The Chancellor has done a number of questionable things.
One being,
Humor being probably the most.
I'm
Yes,
really
leave it to
trying
me,
to
darling.
Okay.
and the other one being, is it worse than Turlocks?
I believe if he has confessions to make, he should make them directly.
If you want, you can come to my confession booth every Monday.
Where he confesses.
Where I confess.
my confession.
Sure.
So yes.
Why are you talking like this? It's not like Leo, he used to talk,
No,
but
Do not.
very much annoying so.
the manner that both Leo emulates is the manner that one is schooled in Nocturna Obscura. The olden path, before dialects such as those in the outskirts up to here, such as Genevieve's, formed. And would it please you if I do otherwise?
You don't have to do things as you to please me, but I'm just very confused. I don't know where you went or you split. I don't know. It's very confusing. And am I both your girlfriend? Was I both your girlfriend?
No,
Was I?
That is fair. You shouldn't be. For I am a new person, but I am a person who loves you because everything Pax Evander carried, I carried. You know not who I am now, so let's start over. As two people working.
What do you guys think?
If he hurt you, I will have reason to kill him, so it's fine.
Same, to be honest, but he does have a point. If you feel like that's something you can go through and you want to put in this effort, you could give him a chance and try to get to know him. He still might possess a part of the things you actually liked about him.
Can definitely still do the thing to the ear. I can.
Oh. I do not think to know.
Oh, I think you should like.
No.
Yeah. I think he should tell you stuff.
So, end of the world, right?
Yes.
Are we going by what?
By boat.
By boat.
Yes. So, gonna be a particular type of boat.
One that holds us and doesn't take water.
Yes. Of sorts. So you've seen all my skeletons, yeah? Just imagine that in the shape of a boat. With just little hands paddling the water.
Oh, so we're not waiting in the Saturni Day.
Oh yes, we are. We're just using my boat.
But why?
Your
Well-
own boat.
Like the water of Sabbath always flows. If we don't need the both of the of Saturni, we can even go right now.
Oh,
Could,
changes some things.
You could, maybe we could pray for Saturn's blessing on the road.
Right, she's not gonna give it to me, so why would I bother?
That's why I'm looking
Didn't
at
you-
grace as I say this.
Didn't you hug Saturn?
That is personal.
You didn't see
That
that,
is
probably.
very
I
personal.
didn't see that.
No, go on.
But does
I
it
was
make
in
you
the
do
What?
What?
Related?
nothing?
What?
No.
What?
I would like to have siblings.
I'm sure
Unfortunately, yeah, I don't.
No.
Not with this man.
Cousins, one would think. Given, regardless.
How
Yeah.
is...
Fast removed, probably.
But Castio isn't like he's obviously.
Yes, I understand the biology of things, but
So I'm cousins with Leo as well, and with Evander and such. He's a child of Jove's. He's a child
I
of
heard
Dune.
about this village, Alabama. Let's not go there. That's terrible.
I'm not sure what we're planning here, but I'm not related to any of you.
Would you like to be related to any of us in this room?
I'm not interested in conceiving another child at the moment.
That was not.
Would you like to have other types of features?
I would like to be rich.
That's a great feature. To be
The best feature.
Yeah. We should go rob
Do
something.
you think Bobby Bones comes back?
No.
He will. So-
I'm counting on it.
I believe Bobby Bones will be instrumental in what's to.
Why? Because we push him overboard just to make room.
Oh,
no.
What do you have against this man? He has done such great things to help this wretched city.
Oh, honey.
It's jealousy.
It's
just jealousy.
It's so cute that you actually believe that. And also,
The question, Kate,
we
is
stole
it
things
worth-
from him, remember?
I feel very bad about that.
Do you want to take them back?
I haven't stolen anything, but I believe Mr. Bobby Bones will understand once we come back and I explain to him the situation.
Oh, do you plan on giving the scrolls back?
What scrolls? I only ask for one.
Oops.
We stole a bit more.
Yeah.
And an amulet.
I believe once you will get
That's
to know
And a
Mr.
5th level spell scroll.
Bobby.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was pretty powerful.
Isn't that like the last?
Exactly.
lock
I
unlock?
haven't seen one
How
ever.
does he have that?
I don't fucking
He's a
know.
man
Oh
of
my
great
God, how
means.
does he have that? That's.
Fanta would not approve.
Unless you don't
Can
care.
you not-
right?
Are you Evander's bitch?
You don't need to
Slave.
provoke
That was a
antagonism.
bit too far.
I'm sorry.
Because, in fact, I do not care at all. But
Just like
is
Grace doesn't
property
care,
not an
or-
institution you are attached to?
So listen to me. Stealing is my religion, and I will teach you all to be great stealers. If you do not accept, I'll wipe your memories right now.
I can say
I was the one
Totally
who
going
unlocked the boxes.
through something?
I can
I
vouch
was the one
for
who unlocked the
her.
boxes in the
Oh,
box.
not you, honey. I know you like
Okay,
it.
thank you.
She is a very good teacher. I have started learning her ways as well. Roguish features, very good.
I don't need that. I have my own religion.
I move with the night.
I
So
feel like we're a
quiet
bunch of
approaches.
emo kids. I move with the night. I have my own religion. Oh,
I literally do.
Cut my wife into pieces. That's disgusting.
oh my.
I don't have a wife though.
Yeah,
I mean,
you have a hag mama.
I have a baby mama. That's different.
That is quite different.
Oh my
So
God.
what is our approach to this, mate? Last we saw them, we eradicated their chief
vanguard.
heralds.
Yes.
There is a chance we simply go there, fail diplomacy, and have to fight them.
I plan on not failing.
Okay, great
That's
plan.
not a plan,
What
that's the
does it
absence
entail?
of a plan.
Well, I'm gonna do something I never did before.
Okay, do tell.
I will grovel.
Oh, that's going to be interesting to see.
So would you rather be grovel to dismay than like
Grovel. Do you know what that means, Grace?
who
Or-
don't?
Like
Going
beg.
on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think groveling to dismay is way better than like having a
Well,
tiny
for
teensy
them-
apology for the Astrals?
For them, I know I actually did them wrong. I do believe one should own up to their mistake.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not see them as creatures of negotiation.
Then,
Just so you know.
What
If
about
that
if we go and pledge ourselves to their cause? I think they would buy that.
they already are
What?
technically following the same master that grants me power, so I hope
You can lead with that because it might count.
I might count something,
Yeah.
yes. I would, well, in lack of an alternative, I would teach them how to make saplings.
Oh, yes. Overcharge the race of Green Spring eradicating aspirants with reproducible seeds of knowledge.
Well, they are still going to get the seeds of knowledge.
True.
I mean, that's the purpose of giving them to everyone,
But
right?
that is if diplomacy succeeds and they wish to make peace with Green Spring, no?
So I believe peace may be a bit too much to hope for. A ceasefire and some information would be way more tangible.
Are they known to be creatures of honor? That
I would like to make a wisdom history check.
Yes.
The same?
Do so with disadvantage, both of you, because you don't know enough about this.
12.
So,
18.
with a 12, you know that Zmei are portrayed very ugly in the society. They keep robbing and robbing and robbing Green Spring and taking lives and taking wives and taking all sorts of stuff. With an 18, you know that this is what people are saying, but the only times you've seen Zmei is when Gerasim attacked you guys, went viciously for you, and
So-
he was upset you entered its home.
But he did pretend to be.
Enter its home, Scare his wife.
Vandalize
His garden.
and his garden, his window and garden,
So there's a.
and then killed his brothers.
I didn't do that.
Oh, actually, I kind of killed one
You
of the
took a
brother.
lot of people with that. And you have a magical item of
Yeah.
It's best we know these things in advance. Good that we got to this.
I didn't
this. Yeah,
die?
it's good because we are
You
going
killed Gerasim.
Yes.
on this diplomatic mission with the king of the
No,
people,
no,
the
then I
killer of well, you look
I think it's
similar
best
to
we
them.
shouldn't be.
He's not the king.
I mean,
He
I
looks like-
did.
I will be a masked elf.
Oh, will you now?
I shall.
Maybe this time you won't be a frog. You were actually never there as the king, so I don't think it really matters.
That is true. All they saw was a frog.
A frog, yeah. And
Oh, they actually didn't see the frog, but only the ones who attacked you. So, but they died, all of them,
yeah.
apart from the Balaur creature.
I will not be speaking for Greensbury. It is not mine to speak for.
And also, I don't know if any of them know that I killed one of the brothers. Maybe.
Or maybe keep that on the down low.
I'm going to keep that
Honestly-
on down low. I just dealt the final blow because, like, everybody's been shooting
Hey,
at him. So
After my years in being a chancellor, I have found out that most of the problems and situations are forgiven or helped in the moment that maybe we can do a service for them or help them in a way.
So that's
Not
where
just
the tree comes in.
apologizing. But what if they don't want the tree anymore?
The gods told us that they literally fought for it and they stole it. And
Now my question is, why did the May stole the tree from the gods in the first place?
because they crave knowledge, I guess, or power. Because
Or-
knowledge is power. And
maybe the gods aren't telling us the whole truth.
maybe. And maybe
do.
we need to ask for. We only have one side of the story. Maybe we need the other
Yeah,
side of the story,
I think
just to
that-
give us perspective.
Write the book.
And
Get some
worst
money.
case scenario, I
Huh?
believe there will be knowledge of how to enter that domain and grab something as big as the sun from there. Because entrance is one thing, getting out is another. Grabbing the sun, well,
That thing is huge. isn't
And
it?
then doing all
Yeah.
of that without getting your existence relinquished.
my existence shouldn't concern you. If it is relinquished, so it shall be. You have to understand, I think I'm the only one here that gets to say this. I don't fear death. I fully embrace it. If I shall die, then so it shall be. But I'd rather have it a purpose. Die for something. For my child, for my family, for either of you or for humanity.
That's a noble sentiment.
Cheers to that, and he raises the glass. Clink, clink, clonk, clonk.
Cheers. So, we're doing this. Actually, we're doing this. We're going to the end of the world.
Yep.
Sure.
We're going back to the end of the world.
I never been there.
A lovely place.
Yeah, me neither.
You're gonna
So
find it
it's gonna be a
interesting.
plus for us.
It was just you, I think.
I went there.
No, he was there
No,
too.
we
Well, he wasn't.
The little
I feel
prince.
I
left
don't
out
know.
a bit, but
Me too.
I
It's
want to
fine.
relate to you or something.
Oh, and I was there when the little prince cut the tree.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I think you
I
have,
have a problem too as well.
You're a witness.
And also,
I know.
in the meantime, you were captured and at least you did something. I just waited here for Pax and the Lady
Oh,
Farron
I actually
Broad.
forgot about that.
who wanted to marry him and kiss the frog. I don't know, it was very weird.
She's dead now.
I kissed the frog too.
Okay.
Did it work?
Tastes good?
Honestly, it gave me hallucinations.
Oh, that's fun.
Different frog.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Really?
the frog.
Was it the Jenna frog?
No, no. Yes, it was you with the wig.
Ah, it was I, the Jenna frog. Yes. It was I, the Jenna frog.
I think it was the wig. It was not the frog. The wig gave you kind of.
We keep reminiscing.
We had such a wonderful
betting.
time.
We're fine.
Everything's going to be
Now,
fine.
let's just assume the position of brokers for potentially the future of all races.
No pressure.
Yeah. Let's go to sleep.
Maybe we should do we want to also inform Jan where we're going, or
I was sent her.
I have no means of transmitting messages out.
I've already done that.
do we have any friends that would like us to join, or
I have a sending spell. I can send messages to anybody on this planet.
Anybody.
Oh, good for you.
If I know the face,
So
I can visualize it.
we know
Send it
that
to all.
Shadowfell is
We're coming to get him.
I tried
yeah.
reaching him, but it doesn't.
we know that Harrow what the
Hilden?
Hilden Harrow flew like a coward. We know that Jen is the Nocturna Obscura. We know that Aurel isn't really adapted for the climate, the tree. Aurel.
Who's
Aurel.
okay, I think I've missed a few
Oh,
things.
yes.
Great
So-
person.
wait.
He's in a lamp.
Do you know Aurel?
This lamp.
No.
The tree in the lamp.
No, she
Where?
has never
Oh
met the
my god.
Then there's
Did I
Yarex
mix?
who flee.
Please. No.
No, that's it. In Tulrock.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Tulrock? And Sigrid?
He's with Sigrid and
Oh.
Winterheim. And then there's also
Okay.
your boyfriend.
Beggars.
I mean, I have no idea what Alessandra is. My guess is that maybe he's hiding out in Winterheim and just wanted to avoid the whole war situation. But, like, I have no means of contacting him. And, you know, I think I'm over it.
What I did realize was that the sendings cannot be sent to the Redlands onto Winterheim because in Winterheim there's this strange aurora borealis that blocks any magic going from that kingdom to theirs. And in the Redlands, the moment that I send the sending, it transforms into meteorites that kills people. So I can do sendings like really
Oh.
and around.
But you can do it in Nocturna Obscura. How do you communicate with your parents?
I can send the
By
sending.
written letter
And
and
then
trusted to
Ha
nocturnal
ha ha, what a
messages.
boring person.
Interestingly, Evander has a good mind to trial Tulrock for genocide. Well, I think he's quite the hero.
really
Side. Wait, what did Tulrock do? What?
illuminate us a little bit.
What did Tulrock do?
What didn't he do?
Upon the expedition to the Redlands,
Oh,
There
I
came
think
a
I
juncture.
remember.
at which a herald of VIM, you've met them during the assault on Green Spring.
Wasn't it the Herald of Death?
Seem to be more than
Yes, no.
The Crimson
They
Herald.
did not
Yes.
seem
Something.
differentiated. Yes, these heralds of. They keep speaking of VIM,
I think Tulrock told me about
but
that.
they are of death as well.
What the hell is Vim? Does anybody have any idea after all this time? It feels like a long 50, 24, 25 episode long question. What the fuck is Vim?
My theory is that Vim is death. Maybe it's his middle name.
Seems to be to do with free magic, right? Seems to do with magic not filtered by gods.
Very illegal magic. Yes.
You did it. Here's to that.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
However, there is free magic in the wild places, and we do not call that Vim. So, still not a full answer.
What's the fundamental of Vim? And what's the unbound?
It's an axiom. Every set forces in this universe works by certain things that are always true, regardless.
And what's that specific?
It's hard to describe without a theoretical
Yeah.
knowledge.
More questions, more answers. Let's hope we find them tomorrow or at the bottom of this glass.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers. That we're fine.
Now prepare, for we are going to venture into the lair of known enemies.
I'm going to get drunk, and she takes the bottle and goes to bed.
I just make okay.
Wonder where's Mr. Bones is.
I think you'll find him in his shop, just packing up and disappearing for a few
Yeah, he's probably on an interplanar adventure, which means
Alright,
in the
that.
safe house he has beneath his.
You can look through the eyes of your familiar because you can do that.
No, it's.
You don't want to spy on him, or are you not
I
prepared
can't.
for the answer?
I
Okay.
can't.
He's too far away.
So if property isn't important, merely possession. Pax goes later this evening to raid packs of, and there's various stashes in some places.
Cool. Morning comes. In the night, does anybody want to do something?
What are the options?
I don't know.
Yes, rest, long rest. I would like to long rest.
You long rest. Congratulations.
Before going to bed,
Bobby Bones is not coming back. Your familiar does. Sad.
I admonish the familiar.
the familiar sort. Before going to bed, Leo will sending to Genevieve, telling her of what transpired. And if she responds, the next day I will communicate with her to let her know what the situation is.
She is telling you she is a day and a half farther than Green Spring or the closest Sabbath River. And that she's gonna think about your situation. If she's gonna join or not.
Tell her to keep safe
And your parents are well. So is hers. Cool. Do you guys want to do something? Pax? Kate?
Raid Pax's stashes about town. Check in on Grace if she isn't puking her brains out or something. And
She's not puking. She's a bit drunk.
just gentle contact, not too much, not to spook her. Light conversation.
She's very drunk and she says, "You've come here to seduce me. No, I need to."
As she says no, she gets closer.
And she puts the blanket on top of.
You're in no position to consent. No, Millie wanted to make sure. Is there anything you need? Anything I can help with?
Not really. I really need I need some clarity, I think.
Consider if you'd like some sobering up tea in the morning, so that we can just start anew, just as two people.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Mm-hmm. Rest well, Grace.
Thank you, Kate.
Kate would like to take a bath.
To take
Finally. And just to relax and to
Get the ick out of your head.
Yeah, exactly. And tend to her wounds because it's been a while.
Yes. You get to do all that, and in the morning you wake up fresh and ready, and you march with a few skeletons near the. Where do you want to lay contact with the boat?
Directly into the Sabbath district.
Okay, in the Augury district.
Yeah.
Question DM, does the 20 temp HP that we received yesterday are still there?
24 hours.
Oh,
Does
so
reset.
they're still there. Wow.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you.
And bless, same. For both of you. So make a note. So you go there with the skeletons. Everyone marching ready with your your stacks of stuff, and magical items, and I think rations, right? Rations, sorry.
Definitely.
It's
provisions.
Provisions and everything. Here you go.
Yes, that's what we look like in the morning.
Yeah, we're going yawning in the Augury district to lay down the boat. What do you guys do? Grace will cast Pass Without Trace on everybody, so you get an extra advantage in sneaking in.
Where are we sneaking?
Also, Pax this
Sabbath
morning,
River, it's still.
and it will be the case for all of the travels, is masked up, hooded down, in no discernible anything but blacks, and as well, just like like a lighter version of Pass Without Trace, but without any actual active magic, radiates additional darkness. So the aura of protection also improves stealth.
Good.
So we have a plus
Plus
15.
Yes.
Good, I have 0.
Okay, so
15. Now 15.
you march there early in the morning with the skeleton, and how do you fight on the boat?
Natural
Boat.
I am
Just the
disappearing.
boat. Using my cloak as
I rolled the 3.
a channeler, I will direct the skeletons to form themselves up, lining each other, and various mouths will open from the cloak and start spitting bits of flesh and whatnot, and essentially stick the skeletons together.
You know what I remember? In the cloak you had 2 boats.
Hang on.
That's-
These are the boats.
These are the boats.
Okay, got
I
it.
mean-
Got it.
So yeah,
Stick them together.
Okay.
we stick the skeletons together. Few of their limbs still are moving. We make this long gondola.
So you hide behind the fallen building where, like, there's not an open side of the Sabath River and the.
Is there anyone in the Sabat district?
Some people still looking for the dead. Some people like cleaning the bones, carrying the dead because right now, the sigil is worn off the district. They can start using again the buildings.
Okay.
But it's early in the morning and people are exhausted after yesterday. So I would need you guys to roll me stealth
Yeah, boy. Sure.
with plus 15.
It's a 20.
I rolled a net 20 as well.
For a
Really?
total
Yeah.
of...
Yes. 35.
35 as well. Which
Just
disappeared.
Would you
shadow.
imagine Castiel will be stealthing for 35?
Just a shadow looming over. Let me also roll.
I rolled a 3, which is an 11, plus 15, it's still 26.
I also rolled a 3, which is plus
Yeah.
stealth, plus 6. It's a 9, plus 15 is still a
24.
24.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Like there's just a
39.
shadow moving
That's-
over the Sabath River, and you slightly start being whisked away.
Before we go, on the boat, I'll make a little sigil for the Saturni. A little small one for death. And something inside me possesses that I bite down and I make a little circle. Let's see where this goes.
You and your experiments.
Grace takes the coins for each of you and says, I don't know if we should put these on or not, but let's just go. We should jump, like Monkey told me how they did it last time. We should jump before we go into Karen territory.
Yeah.
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 But just in case, I don't know if we can pretend to be dead or I don't know.
Okay.
Just have the coins lined up in your pocket.
We just go and whisked away by the fast and rapid movement of the Sabath River. You are there in just a couple of hours, moving faster and faster and faster. Everything around, villages, forests, mountains, are just a blur.
Oh my god.
And in the meantime, do you do anything?
Make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
Just hang tight, because like it's moving
Okay.
really fast.
I'm gonna. Did you took any extra precautions of being tied to the boat or anything?
So the precautions we may have built onto it were to stop the thing from overspreading. So the river. So I guess I could have fashioned a few coverings out of my artificer tool to essentially protect us. Other than that, not really. I mean, I think we're just going there, right?
Give me some of you give me a percentile dice as a luck roll.
Who wants to roll this? I'm not having great success.
Let's go.
It's a 31.
Okay, so with the 31, you pass. And the speedy way of moving to the end of the world, you pass, and at some point you see a silhouette just hovering with you down the road.
Identifying it?
Yes, you definitely see his death.
Hello.
You hear in your mind, hi.
You know about the plan? Were you listening?
Of course.
And you know we're coming to renegotiate.
Let's see if you manage. Or I take you before.
So, won't matter. This is done for someone else other than me.
Your friends do not relinquish their life as easy as you. Particularly that one. And points towards Leo. I would very much like to take him.
Well, eventually. Why you gotta be hasty? You know, greed is something that humans express. I never thought death would take on to humans.
It doesn't.
Your
Just
actions beg the contrary.
floats with you gently.
Beside the ship, just
yes.
close to me.
In the meantime, Cor would like to have a talk with her grandfather.
You have Cor and Billy with you and Timmy?
I mean, where do we let them in? Oh yeah, we can leave them in the normal nook.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, we'll leave them.
Leave the kids at home.
Okay. You can take Cor if you like, I don't know.
If I understand it would be dangerous still for her, then I wouldn't. If I would think it is time for her, hero's journey, I would.
This is your decision.
Okay, fine. Not just yet.
Okay. So, do you say something to them?
Cor says hello.
Mm.
She wonders when are you gonna visit her.
I have.
Good. It's good to have a report with your grandchildren.
Are we hearing all this?
You hear just you do
Castile
communicate outside or
Yes,
you hear just Castile side.
Looks in your head.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not okay. I have death right beside me. Just
Do you
chilling.
see it? Does Leo see it?
Do I see death? Yeah, everybody sees death. It's
Oh,
fucking
okay, Ray
there,
sees
like-
it, but we only hear him talking. Gotcha.
He says, "Okay, I'm just here in case someone slips overboard."
I know.
Why didn't he? It's
Oh,
like, is
yes.
this like the new form of the storytellers? Like they evolve?
No. Do you have a question with regards to the storytellers? Were you always present in all of them, or
Yes.
expected as much? They are the storytellers. He is the observer of the deal.
Nice.
Sneaky.
It's quite poetic, Death telling the story. We keep sure it's objective, and everybody dies.
Well, what it was true, but there are some things you kinda stubbornly refuse to collect upon.
Like,
Lumino, Obscuro, Yastros,
oh, I'm taking them.
hopefully. But you made deals with them, so you can't really be trusted.
Patience. You'll get it soon.
Get what?
What you need.
I don't need anything from you.
You need information.
Oh yeah, I do need information how to break into your house. Would you kindly spare the details and just tell it to me outright?
And
Yeah,
miss
the floor plan.
miss the opportunity to take your friends.
Well, they're gonna come to you regardless. You are embodiment of greed as much as every other human.
I'm just the embodiment of the toll that must be paid.
Toll is paid regardless. You're eager and collected. Have the gods not satiated you enough?
One would argue that I'm just here.
This is really awkward for me. It's just, I didn't check on my checklist of things happening in my life. Death standing right next to me. Just
It turns its head and sort of greets you, Leo, with its skull, hollow eyes, sort of this bonish white with some underlaid of yellow teeth, smiling.
my good graces to you, Death. I'm not gonna look you in the eye.
And you sit like this for a couple more hours.
I'm trying to actively talk to him. It's the first time he's answering. About everything.
Favorite
I'm telling him stories of his grandchildren. I'm criticizing his means of operating with the gods.
You see here Castile out loud telling Death about his children, criticizing his means of operating with the god, and Death listens. Doesn't say anything.
He doesn't have to. He should listen. I'm giving him good ideas.
So killing a lot of people, just put a lot of
No.
flour in one area.
I tried to talk to him about empathy. How if he's truly objective, he should actually have empathy for life. Because otherwise, without life, he has no purpose.
I do ask Castile at one point, does the existence of Arisen of Lumino offend death?
It's a good question. Does my Deva slave?
Have you taken your Deva slave?
It's not. It's
like a
it's
balloon.
with me, yeah. It's just in the lamp.
His flavor.
Okay, it's in the lamp. If it's in the lamp, it's okay.
Does the fact that such a thing exists offend you?
Like what?
Oh, come on, you know what I've done. I've taken one of the Arisen ones into my employ. Does that offend you?
Oh no, it helped me a great deal.
Oh, cryptic as always. No.
You seem to be asking about your taking of one. I'm asking their general existence.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Are they dodge? Does death see them to be dodging death through that ascension?
Are astrals dodging death?
Definitely.
Yes, most likely. So, I guess even those that we have back home are dodging death. They're just super dodging it now. Because,
What with that?
they're using humans to pay for everything. They're hoarding magic. How much magic have they taken out of the Book of Vim without them actually sharing it with the humans?
This is not how it works.
Then how does it work? They're very stingy on the details.
You need to find out. Because everything has a price. And one of the prices might be, well...
Yes, our lives.
He just sits there.
I wonder how Obscuro and Lumino each see this book of Vim.
I wanted to ask how's Shaq?
Wait, Shaq is dead?
You all start laughing.
Nah.
Giggling though.
Yeah, but...
I'm sorry, I realize that when I'm under stress, I tend to make joke of the matter because...
What happened to Shaq?
Irrespective of his morals, Shaq had extremely strong matter. It is a great loss that he was consumed.
Well, he was a bit of a dick, but sure, it's one person less. What happened to him?
Leo executed
Yeah.
him.
I mind controlled Fenris and told Fenris to eat Shaq.
That's ballsy.
And the purpose? I mean, again, I know he was an asshole.
Well, the situation presented itself where I had the capacity to send Fenris towards who I considered an enemy. And there were no enemies around, so I started to get creative and think outside of the box.
And the snake was outside.
Yeah, and the snake was outside of the box. And I felt like a voice told me from behind, like, do it, and I let that voice win.
Those are intrusive thoughts.
Those are intrusive thoughts, and now I know I shouldn't listen to them. But
Okay.
what can you do?
Well, apparently kill somebody.
You should get. But to be honest, him together with Bolivia, which is now a great and huge bitch, she was like this werewolf chick that was really in the hots with Shaq, and they came with the legend with Yarek, and the three of them had their plan to use the attack on the city to eat and devour Fenris so they become stronger.
And now she got
Stronger.
the actual demigod essence, and now she's the wolf demigod on the scene.
Which scares me more than Fenris because she was unstable. That level of unstable.
I'm very stable. I'm on a boat.
You.
If it's not stable, we're all going down.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're so stable we could put horses in you, yes.
Horses, no, they wouldn't fit.
Why do you take everything so literally?
Why don't you?
So, at one point, you look at the left, and death is gone. And you reach at where the Sabat River is spilling over the land, forming a sort of a lake that stretches wide from east to west and then narrow through south. It resembles, if you were to look at from a top view, it resembles a smile, long in length but slim in height, curving from one end to another. And at its termination, you see a strip of land with springs bursting forth and reaching high towers. And beyond lies a canyon. And then there's a statue of Karina. And Grace is telling you, guys, before we reach the Karina, we need to jump.
Perfect.
And
We're ready.
Let's jump.
okay. Ready, because it's gonna be a high roll.
What's the
shit.
distance?
So you have to jump from a moving boat that's moving very, very fast on the land.
And what's the distance to the land?
Depending on how well you steer the boat. You can
make it as
give
close as
me
possible?
you can give me a dexterity to navigate it, or whoever is navigating it, or
Someone
with
should
Arcana.
probably navigate it.
I
just
give
make it.
I give Kate enhanced ability on dexterity. You are now the captain. Go. You have advantage.
Move the boat.
I don't know.
And you also have bardic inspiration, as I massage you and say it's like riding a bike. You can do it.
What is a bike?
Right.
Bicycle. Unicycle.
It's like riding a cart. Okay. 19 plus 4, that's 23, plus 5, 28.
Okay, with the 28, you get it very close, 1 foot in distance to jump. But they have to jump quickly on the other side. So everybody will have to go and give me an athletics.
I will miss
Including myself.
I will miss this step.
Misty
Misty
step.
step.
You also
Good
have-
job, Kate.
Am I?
Kate, do you need help? I can also Misty step, but very fast.
Can you?
What? No, I can't.
You have a scroll, you don't have
No,
a scroll.
I have a.
We're just on the shore and just be like.
So Grace is sitting right at the edge of the line to push Kate, and then I will Misty step. I swear. Just let me help you, and you get advantage.
I get it. You bitches.
I have +0.
You bitches. Natural 20.
Okay, you jump, but now it's very close to the edge of the statue, and Grace has to Misty step. Give me a percentile roll, and if it's above a 10, something bad will happen.
Above.
Below a 10.
You can roll.
No, you guys roll.
So I've been rolling really bad. Do you want me to?
Let's see.
You have to roll high.
I can.
Let's see if you can save your lover, Pax. Or if she
This is for
falls.
Grace's jump.
Yeah.
Grace Misty steps.
81.
Why you freaked out? It was fine.
We weren't. We were literally looking at the
How
scenery.
do you all? Why can you all do that?
Shadow
Like,
step.
I thought like everybody in this group has that.
I'm
Don't you
new
have like
to
a scroll?
magic.
Didn't you steal a scroll?
No,
Oh.
it's a mirror
You
image.
said mirror image. I understood Misty step. Sorry.
So, at the termination of the strip of land where you landed, you see 2 high towers and beyond a canyon extending into the astral sea. And then there's just dark obsidian space. You go towards the canyon. Cassiel knows the way. And then you start descending into this grand canyon. And you're stunned by what lies ahead. You see in the distance, Cassiel has seen it before, a grand palace crafted entirely of gold, and that stands proudly. And you see a garden with various plants, and then a place with a stick with a black drape that's barren. And in front of you, you see a creature approaching. And we're gonna see what that creature is next season.
Oh
Next
my
season?
god!
Season.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? That means is that we ended season 1 of VIM. Do not worry, season 2 will come up in a second. But not before I announce the next plans for the stream. We're gonna have a new TTRPGs as per the small voting that we had on Patreon. Please guys join so you vote content on the next ones. Did I put the music? I put the music. So we're gonna have a very nice adventure in a wizarding settlement with a new TTRPG form that's called Focus Pocus. So next Sunday you're gonna have an intro on what Focus Pocus is with something that is designed by Karina. We hope you like it, and then after this we're gonna have an adventure with this and some backstage maybe test and preps. Let's see. Thank you guys for making it this far. As always, like, subscribe, share, comment will help us hijack the YouTube algorithm and push our content forward. Whoop! So we have more friends to talk about. About our campaign and our silly voices. Also, don't forget to support us on Patreon. Thank you, Serinscape. Thank you, FantasyForge. Thank you guys for sitting with us. I think the next season will come maybe in a month or a month and a half, maybe 2. We don't know yet, but stay close because the next bit in our campaign is coming close. And it's gonna be more dangerous, more battles, more wiles, more roleplay, more Zmei, more death. Let's see what is VIM, the Tale of Immortality, and where it will take us. Good day.
Good night.
night.
And
Don't let the vampires bite.